What's going on, everyone? It is another episode of Left Side Heavy, the podcast, presented by Blue Wire Podcast Network. It's your boy, Jevin Lefebvre, and on this episode, we previewed the Stanley Cup Playoffs. It was great. It was a great podcast with my boys, Emile, Scott, and Tim, all reoccurring guests of the show. And BCIT boys, as mentioned many times over, but It was so much fun. It's an hour and 40 minutes of great banter, opinions, maybe some hot takes here and there. We somehow started talking about basketball. I don't know why, but no, it was a great episode. I'm just going to keep it short and sweet with this Stanley Cup playoff preview. Let us know your thoughts. And yes, this is an early episode, Monday night, Tuesday morning-ish, whenever you're listening to this, but we try getting it up as soon as we can and try not to make the games going on currently impact our decisions. So when we were recording, it was like 5-0 Toronto, 5-1 Carolina, 1-0 LA, like 2-0 St. Louis. Like some of the games were still going on when we started recording, so we tried not to let those games influence it, but we still talked about some of the games that were going on and like how that could impact the series. But I hope you guys enjoy the episode. And yeah, here's Scott, Tim, and Emile. Enjoy.
I found your name in my yearbook, trying to remember.
Actually, I can't say that.
He is a little bit better.
I don't know.
But
We'll see how his career ends up. Thornton's had a legendary career.
But that's a compliment in its own, just to say McDavid's a little bit better. You know, he's a lot bit better than almost anyone else.
Just career-wise, I meant.
But 06 Olympics, Thornton brought up.
Career-wise, obviously McDavid's way more electric than fucking Thornton ever was. Let's go.
4 Art Rosses or 1 Art Ross?
Yeah, okay, he's like 20. Relax.
That's what I'm saying. He's got 4 times the Art Ross.
Oh, okay. And then Joe Thornton only had 1. Okay.
It's episode 97 of Left Side Heavy, the podcast, presented by Blue Wire Podcast Network. I'm your host, Jevin Lefebvre, and we got Emile, Scott, and Tim, all recurring guests. BCIT boys. How we doing today?
Pretty good, just worked earlier.
Yeah, fucking waited for Tim's ass for so long.
I was on air too, so it was a busy day. Oh, sorry. Yeah, no, big day.
How to get your newscasting today, huh?
Yeah.
1 minute of the 5.
That ranting you heard before with Scott and Tim, we're going to get a lot of that this episode. Yeah, we were recording that whole time. We were talking
That's what me and Tim do every Friday.
Yeah,
I was saying this earlier. When me and Tim are one-on-one, we get along. And then as soon as we get around a group, he has to be the smartest guy in the room.
No, because then there's hockey talk involved, because we don't really talk hockey when we're one-on-one, like barely.
No, I just let you be right.
Yeah, okay, yeah, fair enough.
two power egos are just going at it.
We're only missing Loader. That's the only other person.
A couple of guys.
Yeah.
100%. Well, we're doing a Stanley Cup preview podcast, and we are recording at 6 o'clock on a Monday, so some of the games are going. It's 2-0 Carolina and 1-0 Toronto.
Yeah.
Scoreboard.
Sadly.
So
2-0 Toronto now.
Wow.
2-0
Toronto.
So I made it.
Who scored?
Let's
Matthews?
On
Camp.
PP?
It's probably Camp.
Is it on power play too?
They're on a power play.
Yeah, there you go.
Austin Matthews.
Oh, look at that.
Matthews, baby. So
No, okay, relax. It's not
It's number one.
It's different in postseason. Yeah, relax.
we're gonna try and not have the current scores influence our picks, but I might.
It's only 2 periods.
Yeah, I might plead.
Can't be
Even
okay
one,
with that.
honestly, yeah, I'm not. My pick like that I've thought of
Yeah.
is not going to change.
If I'm wrong, I'm wrong.
One of the games.
Exactly,
If I'm wrong,
exactly.
Yeah, just gotta bite the bullet on that one.
Yeah.
I am
But-
wrong. I'm definitely wrong.
I mean, but Tim's always right.
Yeah,
so-
that's true. There you go.
All right, but
Tim's bracket's a living thing.
I do wanna do one
It's not
thing
alive yet.
hockey related because I haven't touched on it yet. But Guy Lafleur, let's pay our respects to Guy Lafleur,
True.
the flower.
Yeah.
None of us saw him play at all, but that ceremony before, like, you guys watch it? Because it was...
No, I didn't
was
watch it.
It was a good watch.
Really?
Like,
The Habs one?
You also see how
Yeah,
they scored
that
10
ended-
goals the last game of the
Like,
season?
Really?
You're seeing fans cry, like 40-year-old
Yeah,
fans, guys who
Montreal.
barely even saw him. 10 minutes of them just chanting "Gee," it'll give you chills.
10
when you watch
minutes,
it. Yeah,
Jesus.
Dude,
Oh,
they
okay,
scored
I will
10
watch
goals
it.
too on their last game.
not the
against-
same game, but yeah, still a sick
It's
way.
crazy.
What do you
how
mean
they-
not the same game?
Like it was 2 games later that they
Yeah.
won 10-2.
It's their last game of the season.
They put up
Did
10
he
against
did
Florida.
he put up 10?
No.
They
like,
did.
Montreal
Last
put up
game.
10 goals against Florida.
Oh,
That
okay. I
his
was so
number.
confused.
But
Yeah,
no,
yeah,
that-
yeah.
that
Sorry.
chilling
Yeah,
ceremony was-
yeah, it wasn't
was
wasn't
sick.
that game. Yeah, that was a couple days ago. That was
Still-
pretty crazy though. I mean, Florida was resting guys. But
Oh, yeah,
still.
of course. Yeah, Florida wasn't.
Yeah.
Hey, Caulfield got his first career hat trick.
It's
up
Yeah,
there.
sweet.
it's
It's
true.
a good way to go out for Montreal.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
But Guy Lafleur, man, every time you see him skate, his hair's just blowing in the wind. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's nuts.
One of the best hockey hairs of all
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
So I
But-
can't believe they played hockey. Like the goalies had like no mask.
Yeah.
Pretty much like nothing on their face.
Oh my
man.
god,
It
like
was
Jacques
crazy.
Plante, dude.
Everyone's
Yeah.
pussies now.
Jesus Christ.
No, but Guy Lafleur, legend of the game. It seems
Yeah.
like every time I record a podcast, like someone's passed within the week, and it's just always a tough subject to pull up. But my dad's favorite hockey player was Guy Lafleur.
Ooh.
Damn.
Yeah.
Was he a Habs fan?
Yeah, he was a Habs fan growing
Like
up.
not Canucks fan? Is he from
I
Montreal?
mean, yeah, because he cheered for Montreal like growing up, and
Mm.
then Vancouver got a team, and then he started cheering for
Oh shit. Okay, damn. So your dad was cheering for hockey. Wow.
them. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
It's
no,
pretty
yeah, shout out Guy Lafleur.
Yeah.
Shout out Guy Lafleur.
Shout out Guy Lafleur. But we'll talk about
Yeah,
we'll talk about
RB.
some Stanley Cup playoffs here. We're gonna go through our predictions, go through every conference, every series, talk about them, have our picks, and then we'll go through like Stanley Cup champ, what our Stanley Cup final is, and all that sorts of stuff.
Jeez.
But
We're gonna dive deep into it.
Yeah.
100%. We'll kick it off with. You want to go west or east, boys?
West.
West.
Yeah, let's go west.
Colorado, Nashville, starting it off hot. I think
That's
this
an
is
easy
pretty
one.
unanimous.
Yeah.
But Emile, I'll start with you.
I got Colorado in 5.
Colorado in 5.
Yeah.
Damn.
Why?
Yeah.
Why?
I mean, Colorado is Colorado, but because I have Colorado in 5 as well, because I think Nashville might be able to squeak out one game.
Mm.
But
I
what
thought
about
it was
Nashville?
as
Do
well.
you, what do you think Nashville might give them a chance to win a game?
Roman Yossi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He might give them a chance to win.
Duchesne.
Maybe 2 games. Yeah, Duchesne and
Yeah.
Philip Forsberg, those kind of guys. But, like, I don't know. I feel like, yeah, if they're so dynamic, they're just going to be hard to stop, especially in the postseason. So I give
You
Nashville.
got 96
I give-
points. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. He's yeah, he's
Like, how
he's
many
a- as a
goals?
defenseman,
How many
it's-
goals?
He set the
Yeah,
franchise record
23.
for points.
I mean, that's fine.
Just not
It's
even
really
for a
good.
defenseman.
What?
like,
That's
for
even
points.
23
isn't as elite for a
Yeah.
man as 96.
It's
Dude,
crazy.
23 goals is good, man. Not many
Oh,
people
so
put up
good.
20 goals
So good.
nowadays. Like Kale
90
McCarr, that's
friggin'
it.
3 points.
Yeah, that's
Are you
ridiculous.
He set
96?
franchise record for points, not even for a
Yeah.
defenseman, just
Yeah.
points in general for Nashville.
That whole team's never scored. They just got their 2 first
Yeah.
40 goal scorers ever this year.
Yeah.
But-
So, yeah, that's why I got Avs in 5.
Oh, yeah,
But I mean, I think Nashville can totally make it a good series, but I just genuinely think
Yeah.
Colorado will start off with the bang, go 5 games. And
I don't think they can. I don't think there's any way they can. Everything they have, Colorado has, and they're even better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
Are you gonna say your pick?
And the fact that
I
Come
got-
on,
you think you're
got,
sweeping them?
I got something. I
no,
got something to say.
5. I got 5 as well. I got Nashville in 5. They'll,
Okay.
they'll steal one some.
wait,
Nashville
Nashville,
in
5
5.
or Colorado in 5?
Buddy,
Nashville
you're
losing
all
in
over the
5.
place.
Nashville losing in 5.
Yeah. Timmy, are you the same?
No, I'm gonna say Colorado in 4. Sweep.
4 sweeping.
If they had Saros, I think
5.
6 games. No,
Six?
I think
No, I'll
6.
give him- I'll give him
honestly,
2 as well if
yeah,
it's
like
Saros.
Saros, I think 6. He can win like at least 1 at home, and like I would say probably steal 1 on the road. Yeah, no, I would say 6, but now that they don't have Saros, I just think, and then down once they're down 2-0, like especially against a team like Colorado, there's like no fucking
Still
way.
sick
No.
barn in Nashville, though, to go back. They could
Oh.
probably snag
Yeah.
one.
If I were
yeah,
to get
dude,
drafted to any
Music
team, I
City,
think
dude.
Nashville's
Small
like top
save
3.
Dave, I don't know
4
about
years
him.
ago when they were the popular team. They go to the Cup final. Everyone's
Yeah.
like, oh, Nashville's a sick
Well,
city.
just-
And
Nashville
vibe.
is
They lost PK and they
vibe.
went
nobody even
downhill.
knew that until that Cup run. Like nobody even talked
It's an
about
absolute
it.
Yeah.
city. Like they have like a strip going to the arena and just bar.
Yeah,
hop. Like,
that's
it's
the
just-
thing. Yeah,
it's an
like,
absolute city.
That's the thing where you have
Right.
like Rogers Arena is like not actually central to like downtown, right? Like it's like
Yeah.
it's a decent location. It is downtown, but it's like imagine if it was like just off of Granville Street or something like that would be sick.
the
People
middle
just
of
like
Granville?
yeah, like literally. Like imagine it was like in the middle of Granville Street. I'm pretty sure that's what
Yeah.
the like
Something
arena
like that.
is there. And yeah, that would be sick. But no, yeah, I was gonna say 100% if they had. The thing is, they have small save Dave. I don't think they're getting 1 game with him. Like literally, like I actually
Dave
don't
Riddick.
even think like and like they're saying game 2 for UC. Like debatable, man. They're not gonna rush him back if
He has
like
an ankle
injure
sprain,
him.
and those are really difficult
Yeah,
to.
especially as a goalie, like it's not easy. Yeah, I think sweep. What do you think, though?
Sweep.
I have 5 just
Okay.
because I think Nashville might be able to squeeze one out, but I'm in a hockey pool this year, and it's everyone just drafts players who are obviously in the playoffs, and if that team gets eliminated, there's no like redraft after each round. It's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
so you gotta pick teams who you think will go far.
Exactly.
Okay,
yeah,
yeah.
it doesn't matter
Yo,
if they're necessarily the best. player.
I got Roman Yossi in round 11
Damn.
because everyone's like, yo, Nashville's gonna get blown out in like 4 or 5 games, but I'm like, Yossi might produce for those 5 games.
Yeah,
so,
exactly.
I'll just-
yeah,
it's
probably
better-
anything they do
it's
is
better
gonna
Point
go
per
through
game
him.
kind of guy in
Yeah.
the playoffs.
It's better
I
than
feel
pick-
like.
It's better than
Yeah,
picking
literally.
like a Brandon Montour on Florida who's gonna get like
Yeah.
third line minutes.
Do you remember
Yeah.
who was left? Who else was left in round 11 for D-Man?
I got my last
Roman
2.
Yoshi's a big guy to have in round 11.
My-
left.
Well,
I would
'cause he's
take
only gonna
that.
play 4.5
Yeah,
games.
my last.
Yeah, but still, you can't. Not all your guys are gonna go.
What if
like,
it goes to
And what if it
7?
goes exactly? What if it goes to 7? Right?
My-
You never know.
My
Yeah.
last 2.
They're just not getting past the
My
first
last
round.
2 D-men I picked, I think, were Spurgeon and Yossi.
Damn, Spurgeon was there that late.
Yeah.
Who wouldn't pick Spurgeon? He's sick.
Well, again,
It's
he's
it's-
not getting past the conference. They're trying to.
Well,
load up
even
on
if they
wins.
okay with conference, even if they do go to the conference finals, which I think they will.
I think
yeah,
they
hey,
will.
don't spoil the
I mean,
picks.
Well,
they're
I'm not
gonna have
spoiling
to- they're
anything,
gonna have to play
but
Colorado round 2, so it's-
Spurgeon.
Is it round
hey,
2?
Yeah,
no.
so 99% of people are going to pick Colorado in that series, even though we all love
It's
Minnesota.
Colorado round 2, and then the
Yeah.
other one. Oh yeah, because it would be Battle of
It's gonna
Alberta.
be Calgary, Edmonton,
Oh
and
yeah,
Colorado
I
Minute.
forgot.
Yeah.
And we all want to pick
Would it
Minnesota,
though?
but
No,
we
man.
can't.
Like, how does it reseed? Are
Yeah,
you
I
sure?
got my bracket
did.
right here.
Oh, yeah, the
okay, it says
bracket
it.
shows
Yeah,
like
okay,
different
fair.
things,
Yeah, sorry, didn't do the bracket.
But yeah, so we all got Colorado
Yeah,
in like
yeah.
4 or 5 games. Naturally, that was kind of coming. This one, I think, is probably the most exciting series.
I was
In
gonna
my
agree,
opinion,
yeah.
Minnesota St. Louis.
Yep, big
Yeah,
time.
For sure.
This one, I've like changed my decision like 4 or 5 times.
Blues are hot,
I'm
man.
not even kidding. Like, neither of these teams deserve to go out in the first round.
Yeah, I know it's tough.
Like, it's such a tough draw for either team. But Scott, I'll start with you for this series. What do you got with Minnesota?
I
St.
got Wild
Louis?
in 7, and first of all, I just think they're the better team. I know St. Louis has been really good. I know they're a recent Cup winner, but their whole just the star power Kaprizov has brought there. Guys like Hartman that have become career players. Like they got Fleury there now, and
Yeah.
shout out my boy Jake Middleton. He holds it down on the back end too. Solid defensive defenseman.
your boy.
I mean, obviously it could go either way. I just love this Minnesota team. You and I were talking about this earlier. He's freaking.
Zuccarello's on there.
It's the
like,
first time
You
they've
didn't
been
even say
exciting in
Fiala?
20 years.
Yeah,
Really?
Yeah,
You
Fiala.
didn't
He's
say
got
him.
what
He's
25
sick.
points in the last 15
Delorier,
games.
yeah,
Like
from
Nick.
the-
Big Nick.
Bro, they got a
They
good
have
culture
they're one
for,
of
like,
these teams
playoff
where
teams.
Yeah, no, and also Talbot too. If
Yeah.
like if Fleury doesn't play well,
They got
Talbot's
two
going in.
solid goalies.
they're one of these teams that
Yeah.
you guys probably all feel they just have a feeling around them. I think
Yeah.
the Flames have it too in the Pacific, where it's just like there's something about them, but they'll just win games.
You
They
wouldn't wanna
just
play
win.
them
But
at
we'll
home
see.
either.
Also,
Yeah.
Minnesota
You would not wanna
is
play them at
destined for
home.
mediocrity. We can't forget about that one. So we'll see what happens in the playoffs because they are kind of similar to Leafs, where they really don't make it far.
No, they are. But the thing is, they've never had a fucking good team to
Yeah,
not make
I
it
know.
far. The Leafs have had good teams.
Yeah.
They've been the definition of average to me for the past like 10
Yeah,
years.
yeah, for
like,
sure.
They've
You
always
forget
just-
they're in the league.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like there's
Now they're sick. Though.
It's
like-
That's
yeah.
the- I like them.
so yeah,
I
you
like
never
them.
hear about them, and then you look at the standings. They're like, oh, they're like just outside of playoffs. Like, what the fuck
Yeah.
happened? They'll just barely miss, and then
What's his pick though? He didn't even say what's
said-
his.
I got Wild in
you
7.
you
It's
said
seven,
You said
okay,
Wild in
seven,
7.
okay.
What do you got,
Alright.
Timmy?
Honestly, I'm gonna say Wild in 7 too.
Yeah.
I think that one's gonna go
Yeah.
7.
That's mine too.
Is
Yeah.
that social?
That's mine. That's
Yeah.
mine.
I had St. Louis, and then I'm like, goaltending scares me with St. Louis.
Yeah.
So I think
Yeah. Husso starting.
it's just like
Confirmed.
Husso has a really good peak, but
Husso's been sick this year.
But, like, if
he's
he
gone
does-
through his stretches though.
if
He
he-
had like
yeah.
a really good stretch, and then he's kind of cooled down.
but
he's a good goalie.
But I mean, like,
Doesn't
Minnesota
play
has
much.
probably one of the more slept-on players in the league in Zuccarello.
Yeah.
Like, he was like a sneaky point-per-game
Oh, yeah.
player this year, and
Him
like,
and Kaprizov have really good chemistry
yeah,
too.
Yeah.
and then Ryan Hartman there, he's like,
Greenway.
he's a piece of shit to
Yeah,
play
yeah.
against.
Oh, yeah.
Forget about Foligno.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
Foligno
He was
there
in the
like
league.
too.
they're a
Is he
scary
back
team to
for
play against in the
playoffs?
playoffs.
Oh, yeah.
Dude. Like
He
I
was
would not
injured, I
want
remember.
anything to do with them in their
Yeah,
own barn.
They're
Like,
good
not at all,
defensively.
Back shell.
Yeah,
Like no man.
they're good defensively. They got like Spurgeon, Brodin. They've been one of the best.
Dumba.
Like
Yeah.
yeah. So I
Dumba, yeah. Like
I
another
think
guy.
it's just
Jake Middleton.
St. Louis.
He's good, though.
Like-
He actually is good, though.
like St. Louis, man, they can also just show up and play. They could be a playoff
I think it'll be a
team.
sweet, like you said,
Yeah.
like one of the best.
Whoever
first-round
wins is gonna
matchups this
be
year,
whoever
100%.
wins is gonna be fucking like injured.
I
Going
don't
out
think
of that
anyone's
round,
gonna
that's
be
for sure.
surprised.
I can guarantee it.
When people hate on this new format, but like we get sick divisional
Yeah.
matchup like that round one.
Yeah,
that's exciting.
because
so.
imagine 1 versus 8
But
would be like Colorado, or I guess Colorado would be the same. Oh no, Colorado,
There was-
Dallas.
I saw a graphic where
Yeah,
they
like
did 1
that's-
through
No,
16.
it'd be Colorado Nashville because Colorado would be playing Dallas regardless.
I saw a graphic where it was 1
No,
through
I
16
meant
on
just like
points.
first round.
and we
If
got
we did
Calgary,
1 through
Edmonton.
8.
No,
It was
yeah,
still
it'd
1
still,
through 8.
it'd still be because
Really?
Nashville finished less points than Dallas.
Really?
They're the
I
second
thought
wild
Dallas.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, I thought Dallas.
No, yeah,
finished
no, because
in the
Colorado
West.
finished top of the West.
No, I just did. I knew that. I just didn't realize that Dallas finished ahead of Nashville.
Yeah, they were the wild card.
Yeah, I
so
thought it was wild card 2 for Dallas because that's what it was for the longest time. I
I
didn't
think
realize
the
Nashville choked
last
it away.
2 games they won and
3-0 Leafs.
3-0
Three
Leafs.
Zippo.
Sheesh.
Jack Campbell the GOAT.
Jack
kidding.
Campbell the goat.
But all
Is
right.
it, they're at home,
Is
right?
Vasilevsky in
Yeah.
that?
David Kampf. I told you he scored the last one. There
Oh,
he goes.
nice.
Let's
Nice
go.
goal.
How many goals do you have? 2?
One. No.
Oh, who scored their second? Oh, yeah, Matthews.
Muzzin scored the
Muzzin.
first one.
Matthews, yeah. But yeah, so that's a social. We all got Minnesota in 7.
Yeah.
That's 6 of
That's
our-
gonna be a
or
sweet
7 of our
series
8
too.
picks are
Avs
the
versus
exact same.
Minnesota.
Yeah,
I
not me.
You're
I'm
the only one off.
of
We had,
them,
we had 3 guys in 5 for
What's-
Colorado.
what's the
and all
next
4
one?
of us in 7 for that one.
What's the next series?
Calgary, Dallas.
That one's pretty easy too.
I got the Flames sweeping the Stars.
Really?
I straight
We'll
up got
sweep
the-
it.
I also have
Get the
Flames
brooms out.
I got the Flames sweeping the Stars.
What do you
I'm sorry.
have?
The Flames are
Flames
just
in
too
4.
too good defensively. Dallas doesn't have enough firepower. They're gonna just. I think Dallas is
I'm
gonna.
gonna say
break down
Flames in
against
5.
the Flames.
I don't think they'll get it in 4. I think Ottinger can steal them a game.
That's
The
fair.
Otter.
Ben, if anyone's
Let's
going to
bring
steal
it
a
home.
game, it's
The
the
Otter.
Otter.
Win it in Calgary.
The
okay.
Otter.
Like Robertson, Pavelski,
Yeah, I know,
Hintz, those
exactly.
guys are gonna steal
Yeah,
the game.
one
They'll
game,
Win, they'll win
them
1
and
6-4.
an
maybe.
Otter. Yeah.
I'm still taking the sweep, but it's not going to be Ottinger that steals it. It's going to
Yeah,
be
well, I guess maybe, yeah, they'll just pop off for one game, like RoboCop will get a hat or something.
RoboCop.
Literally, the RoboCop.
I got Calgary in 6.
Oh, wow. Giving some respect to Rick
That's,
Bonish, eh?
that's Canucks love influence only.
No,
What do you mean?
no,
He
because
Oh.
I mean,
But no, it's Rick Bonish.
I mean, the last time Calgary
That's
finished
it.
top of the West, they lost in the first round. So
They
like
didn't
Calgary,
finish top of the West.
Yeah, but they're...
No, the year that Tampa.
This year, though.
Pardon?
Colorado's
No,
top
no,
of the
Yeah.
West.
no, I know, but I'm
He's just
saying when they
referring to
did,
it.
when Tampa finished top of the East, they fucking got
They're
bounced.
sick this
They were
year, though,
dominant.
man. Like,
Yeah, I
they're
know, they were
so
sick.
deep.
They
Like,
were
they're
sick
so-
that year too.
Third line right winger is Tyler Toffoli.
No, I know they were sick last year
what?
too, but I'm just saying like Gaudreau
I
hasn't
don't
had
know.
the playoff success he has
True.
had,
Yeah.
but so and I think
that's fair.
Dallas made
Yeah.
the Stanley Cup final when they weren't expected to, so who's
Yeah.
to say Dallas can't show up again?
Well,
I still have
yeah.
Calgary moving on,
Yeah.
but I think it's going to be
Yeah.
a bit of a tougher series than a sweep.
That's fair.
Yeah, maybe, yeah.
So
Yeah,
I
like,
got
I-
I
totally
didn't
be.
say a sweep. I said 5-1. 4-1.
I just
Yeah,
personally,
I think
personally
Dallas-
watching the Flames this year, I just
Yeah,
think they're
I mean, they're
just
sick.
really
they're
just
sick. And Daryl
Sharks beat 'em
Shutter.
3 times.
Yeah.
Gaudreau's like
Exactly.
90 even strength points. It's like, what?
Kachuk and that
Yeah,
line
plus
with
50,
Lindholm is just really
55.
good.
Yeah, it's like, what? It's dumb. They're
I hate them so much when they're
340
so
goal. I
friggin'
don't know,
good,
340
dude.
goal scores.
The Flames.
Thing
Oh,
is,
yeah, I
they're
know.
not going to be the same team, especially if they don't win the cup. Like Johnny Gaudreau's going to leave if he doesn't get paid. He's
What,
going to
you
leave.
think so?
You're going to pay him. He's like the best player in the league. Of course they're going to
I don't know, dude. What if he asks for like 10 mil? They can't
you
afford
rather-
it.
Give him it.
No,
They give him
they
it.
can't.
Who
They
would you
literally
rather
can't
pay,
afford it.
Gaudreau or Kachuk? Because they're both going to
Gaudreau.
want money.
No, you pay Kachuk. He's younger, but
Exactly. You can't.
So
You
they
can't
might
afford
not be able
both,
to-
dude.
you
If they're
pay
going to
both
ask
of
for
them
a
and
lot.
you move money around. They'll get it done.
I don't
like,
think they're going to be able to do it.
yeah,
I'd
well, they
rather- I'd
will.
rather have Gaudreau on my team, honestly.
Yeah, sure, but he's like going on 30 here, and
Dude, that guy looks
he's a
like
93
fucking
born,
20,
so he's
bro.
29 this year.
I didn't know he was 30.
Like, well, he's not, but he is 29 this year if he's
Yeah,
not
he's like-
yet.
Yeah,
and
so next year he'll be 30. It's like same age as JT Miller. 2011 draft
They all
class.
look the same age though.
Yeah.
God damn.
Yeah, both 2011 draft class.
Oh, fair.
they work it out.
No, yeah. If
Maybe
I'm
they
to
get some
sign,
Boston shit going
if I'm
on.
to sign one, because they also have a lot of other contracts too that they need to sort out. Like they have
Mangiapane
Mangiapane
needs a
as
big
well,
one, yeah.
right? So it's,
They don't pay him. Get rid of him.
It's going to be a super.
get a good
it's
start to the
30
year.
gonna be an
goals.
interesting offseason.
Yeah,
He's like the
sure.
prototypical Daryl
It's a
Sutter
plug
player,
and play
though.
30 goal guy though.
Yeah.
He's a product of his environment.
No, dude, he's so fast, man. He
Okay,
just
put
like,
him
he's
on-
unreal for Daryl
Put him on
Sutter's
Arizona.
team.
You're gonna score 30 goals.
I
No.
never said that. Nobody's gonna go from scoring 30 on Calgary as a depth player to going on Arizona.
All I'm
and
saying
scoring
is he
30.
can't drive a line, so
No,
it's
yeah.
not worth paying him.
But they're going to. He's
You
young.
just said they can't pay the other guys. Why the
I
hell
know.
would they
Well, that's
pay
what I'm
him?
saying. Goudreau's going to leave in free agency, and they'll get
Well, then
Kachuk,
they're
and they'll
gonna
sign. Okay, well, Goudreau's going to go and get the most money he can get. This is
Where
his
do you think
contract. He's going to
Gaudreau
get
would
bank. Philly, they're idiots. They're going to spend as much as they want.
He grew up a Philly fan.
And his boy Kevin Hayes plays there too.
Yeah.
Yeah, like dude, they
that his
will.
boy?
Man, they'll give
Oh, yeah,
him. They'll
they're
throw
boys.
like
Yeah.
10,
Went to
11
college
milli
together
at
and
him.
stuff.
Where'd they play? BC?
BC, yeah.
Yeah.
They would throw like 10, 11 mil at Gaudreau by
They
like
have any
7
money to
years.
throw around?
Yeah, what do you mean?
They just paid Risto. They just paid
No,
Hayes.
they
They,
have
got to
money,
pay
trust me.
Provorov. They got to pay.
No, they're
Hart.
gonna trade Provorov. He's
Who's
had a
gonna
bad
fucking
year.
take him?
Or, yeah, they're not gonna sign him to a big contract. He had a bad year.
Well, they fucking signed Ristolainen. and
Yeah,
for
they got-
five
There
they
you
years.
go. Exactly.
They
That's
got
what
like
I'm saying.
12.5
Dumb
million going to Ristolainen
decision.
and
Then
Hayes
how
and
long
Hart
has
needs a deal. I
Gaudreau
don't see
been?
where they're getting the money
How
from.
long has Gaudreau been? I'm look at go to cap friendly.
And look up what?
Look at like how much money they have next year, expiring contracts, anything like that. I mean, I know they do have some bad contracts, but I don't think they're like.
Well,
at
they
the
are a
cap.
good drill or.
Like, I guarantee you,
Giroux, so they
Calgary's a
probably
lot
do have
closer.
room.
Exactly. I guarantee you, Calgary's a lot closer to the cap than Philly.
They have 98 grand in space right now.
Well, you can't retain like half of Giroux and stuff. Like,
They have a bit coming off the books next year, but
Yeah. it's better than Calgary.
They don't have an actual contract coming off the books next year.
Like
Other-
Calgary's gonna have to trade players to like make it work, and I don't even think they're gonna
They don't
do
have
much.
shit.
They're
They have-
all
they
in
have
for
literally
this
no
year.
space.
Yeah, they are all in. Who?
They got like 5 million coming off the books
Who?
next year. Philly. They got nothing.
What about Giroux? He's like 8 mil.
He's 4 mil to their cap.
So plus the 5 mil that he like the other
That
4
is
mil.
part of the 5 mil.
Plus the other 4 mil. He's like 8 million, man. They
Yeah.
retained 50%.
Yeah, he's not.
What's the next round?
So it's 4 mil, dude.
No, what do you mean?
They returned half of 8 million. 4 mil.
There you go.
Emile, you
They
got
surprisingly-
Calgary sweeping.
Sweeping.
Got
Got the Stars going night real quick against the Flames.
Where is this is this year.
He's the only
Tippett,
shit.
Frost. Oh, Zach, big Zach attack.
Sack attack. McEwen.
Like the only contracts they have
Keith?
coming off
Oh,
the
you
books are like
900K.
1 million.
And they have Martin Jones.
That's the biggest savings they get is Martin Jones.
Well, it's
for
a
2
few.
million.
They have a few. Like they're gonna have like probably like 12 million.
Well, if we're
Maybe
talking
more.
about Philly.
I literally
the
just showed you it,
playoffs.
and it's way under that.
No,
It's amazing how we took a turn. like that.
Yes. Amazing.
Just
Okay.
gotta let it
Gotta
ride.
let it fly.
Giroux is staying in Calgary. Why the hell would they get rid
No,
of him?
he's
Giroux staying in
not.
He just
Calgary?
had the best season in the
Giroux,
history.
Giroux
you're
staying
all
in
over the
Calgary.
place, bud.
Fucking Gaudreau, same
go
thing.
back to-
French G names. What's the difference?
I don't think Gaudreau's
I think
French.
Gaudreau's American.
He
bro.
is very American. He's from
Okay.
New Jersey.
Look at the name, dude. Come on. You tell me there's no French descent in that name?
That
I don't
100%
know.
there is French
Go.
descent.
What's the
That's
next one?
French.
Next one, France.
It's not Gaudreau though, like Gaudreau.
Hey,
Barkley.
next
Yeah,
one.
exactly.
We got Edmonton, LA. This one is also kind
Timmy,
of a
you
tough
go.
one.
No. Oh yeah, I was
You
gonna
go
say. I thought
first.
that you were gonna say we're gonna be like very similar. I'm gonna say L.A. and 7.
LA and 7.
Yeah.
What about LA? Do you like?
Yeah.
I just think they're a deeper team than Edmonton. Edmonton has like no depth, but I mean Jay Woodcroft does have them playing better for sure.
Who do you like in,
but they're also their defense is like way better.
Who do you like in the goalie battle? Who do you think's better?
What do you mean?
I think
Mike
both
Smith.
teams' goalies fucking suck.
No,
Yeah.
Pedersen's good.
Peterson's good. He had
Peterson,
like an 890
sorry.
save percentage.
He's good. I don't think it's over a year.
He's
The
in.
year
I think.
890.
I think he still needs some.
Does he
developing.
start? Is he
Yeah.
starting?
No,
No,
quick.
No,
Quick is
Quick
good.
is
So
good.
now you're telling me you like
I
them in the
like
goalie
him. If
battle,
he
but you like
if he
backup?
gets lit up like they were 1A 1B all year. Like
Yeah,
they're not
fair.
gonna hesitate to put in.
But you're saying you
play.
like the goalie battle because their backup's good.
Yeah, well, who does Edmonton have? 43-year-old Mike Smith.
Out of
Whatever,
the 4
41.
goalies in
Having
the
a
series,
great-
he's got
having
the
a
best
great end
stats
of the
by
year.
a mile. I think they all suck. Don't get me wrong, but he has the best stats out of all 4 goalies in the
Who,
series by
Smith?
a mile. Yeah, it's not close. I think LA are both sub 9, and I believe Mike Smith has like a 910 or so.
I mean, I like LA's depth more, even on defense. Look how many injuries they have, and like they're still out here. Like their defense is playing
Sure.
well. Like Sean Dursey's playing
I like their
first pair.
forward depth a lot, but they're,
Yeah.
I mean, I literally wrote an article about how shitty their depth defensemen were like not that long ago.
Mikey Anderson, he's good.
They had like 6 guys out, and they're just
Well,
random
yeah,
plug and
exactly.
play guys.
Well,
that-
yeah, I mean,
I can't
anyone.
say I've
Imagine
watched a lot of
any
these
other
guys play.
team. No, anyone's gonna be with 6 guys out. Like anyone's gonna be like having dusters in there, right?
So yeah, that might speak to their depth that they're still winning.
What's yours?
I got Edmonton in 7.
Okay.
Yeah, I think this is gonna be like a bloodbath, but I think the touch of Evander Kane. He's a perfect playoff hockey type player, where he can kind of. He's almost like a shittier Matt Tkachuk, where he can score and make plays, and he can just he can go toe to toe with anyone really as well. So he can kind of play in all levels of. I'm not too sure his defensive metrics are, but
Kane's everything you want in a playoff player. The thing is, he's never really played in the playoffs, and when he has, he hasn't performed.
Yeah,
that's my exact thought. My exact thought as a Sharks fan: this guy is exactly what you want in the playoffs, and he got like 8 points in 20 games. But he's also the same type of guy that after 82 games, he's probably pretty friggin' banged up from everything he's been doing all year.
He's only been playing 30 games this year, so.
But he's only played. Guy's only played like maybe 20 games in the playoffs
30,
his whole career.
Oh, career, yeah.
So.
And I do think that him playing with McDavid helps him because he's not a type of guy on San Jose where he's being relied on as much.
Yeah.
And so I think he's just a good depth piece. And I don't know. I think this one was one where I could see I understand people taking LA because LA is one of those pesky teams where it's like on paper they're shit.
Never a playoff team you want to play against.
I honestly think LA is a product of a shitty West this year, especially Pacific.
I don't know. Dude, they
had
some
good. They were
big
good,
wins.
and Doughty was having a huge bounce back, and now he's gone, and their goaltending hasn't been great. I do think Philip Deneau added a lot, and some of the young guys like Kempe have came up and played well. But I really think
Kempe's unreal. He has like 35 goals.
I think they're just a product of a bad conference. I don't think they have any legitimate shot to win this series or like the cup at all.
What's your pick in the?
I got Edmonton at 5, and
That's mine too.
I don't think they have any chance, especially without Doughty and their terrible goaltending. Like it's just
dude, whatever.
Deneau shut down
not that bad.
Deneau shut down a line.
What are even their like? Have you looked at like their non base card stats of like? I guess you just like what are their base stats of the goaltending?
I just don't think they're that good of a team. I really don't.
I mean, like Tim, you bring up LA's goaltending, but Edmonton's is just as bad. Like Mike Smith he's either a top 5 goalie in the league or should be in the
decent
A.
year though. 9-10 save percentage.
Yeah, but Cal Peterson's the guy.
What? You were just chirping me because he's not.
I know. I'm being sarcastic.
He's pulling you.
I'm chirping you again.
Yeah.
Okay. I want to see what his Cal Peterson's stats are.
He's got an 8.95.
8.95.
Emile, what do you gotta say about this?
2.89
All I
save
gotta say is
percentage.
that Edmonton's winning in 5 for me against the Kings. I don't know.
I
actually think Kings just aren't gonna make it far against Edmonton. Just Edmonton's got too much firepower. When they're all healthy, if they can stay healthy, then it's done deal for Kings. And it's gonna be the Battle of Alberta, which I'll look forward to.
That's hype.
Yeah, so that's what I'm looking.
Yeah, we'll see.
Hopefully, both teams lose somehow.
So that would be.
But I mean, it could be cool if Dustin Brown goes on one last run. But no, I don't think so. Unfortunately, not.
I hate to discredit a playoff
Kings
team.
in 7.
I love the idea. Like, if you can get the 8th seed, you can win the cup. I think they literally have 0% chance.
They're not even in the 8th seed.
I know, and they're in the playoffs though. They're basically the 8th seed. They're 3rd in the Pacific, which is garbage. That's the worst team in the playoffs as far as I'm concerned.
How many points do they have? They have more than.
I just think Nashville and Dallas are better teams. I think they're the worst team in the playoffs.
Come on.
And
I
hate to discredit them. I want to believe anyone can win it. They can't. They're not good enough.
Dallas is terrible. Like
they're actually. I have Dallas getting swept.
That's why I have the Oilers and Flames being Dallas and the Kings because
it's a stupid argument. They're not even going to play each other. Either way, they both suck. Come on. This is a year in the NHL.
LA at least has depth and is a good team. Dallas is just a bad team with one good line.
I mean,
and like 2 good D-men, Klingberg and Heiskanen.
Klingberg's kind of
and
washed.
The Otter.
The NHL's super top heavy.
Klingberg's
the
not
best teams
bad,
are way better than the 8th seed
teams.
I
agree. What's the next one? I'll give you that.
It's the East.
Yeah, we got the East.
East
is East, baby.
Yes, sir.
Florida, Washington.
Oh, that one. The Corgi video. Have you guys seen that? Like Corgi that like hits the ball and goes into the baskets.
Yeah.
He said he has calves.
He has calves.
He
also has lightning.
Yeah, he had a bunch of other ones.
You see Justin Bieber comment on that?
No.
He said, "What the fuck is this?" He said something like that. Yeah, Biebs pissed about the Corgi pick.
4-0 Leafs, 2-1 Canes.
Woo!
It's gonna be David Kampf again.
We'll start with you. Florida, Washington.
I got Panthers in 5.
Panthers in 5.
Hey, they better not run up a score or Lightning are gonna get pissed.
Yeah, I just think. I mean, the Florida are bound for a lot this postseason. And Caps.
Marner scored in the
playoffs.
playoffs.
Healthy right now? I don't think he is. Right? He's Ovi. Is
Oh, I think he was just taking rest.
Yeah, they were just
like he had an
taking
upper
rest.
body injury, but I don't think it's gonna keep him out.
He's a beast.
But he could probably steal like a game like that.
Yeah.
He could get a game in, and then Panthers in 5.
My thinking is like Washington can maybe
Say
win the
Panthers
first
in
game
5.
back at home with like the Caps.
What are you
energy.
saying?
I got Florida in 5.
Wow, you guys are giving no respect to Washington. I'm gonna say 6. Honestly,
I just think
5?
Washington's
You think?
I got Florida
goaltending.
in 5 too.
I have
We
6.
have all the same.
Dude,
I don't know
Washington's
how. It's
good,
crazy.
man. They have some good players.
took this
I think
photo
they're
this
gonna get
morning.
one
They
game,
are
or 2
really,
games.
They are good.
Yeah.
Florida fucking is so good.
Yeah.
No, yeah, but they're. I don't know. We'll see.
I just don't
feel like- I
trust
don't know how
Washington's
Florida's-
goaltending.
Yeah, who
You're
is
talking
even
about
starting?
a deep team. It's
Vanny
Florida,
or
dude.
I don't know,
Samsonov?
They're both trash.
Yeah, they are both trash. Yeah, Samsonov was gonna be good, but I don't know what happened
He's a
to him.
first round pick, man.
We also had hype him and Sorokin when they were coming into the NHL. What's next round? That's pretty easy.
Oh, let's keep talking about this series.
Yeah?
man. But like,
It's just-
Okay,
it
no,
makes me
are you guys-
sad.
you guys-
It makes me sad that I think Washington's going to get destroyed. I
Yeah.
love Ovi as much as any guy that grew up
I feel like
around my
I
timeline
don't
should.
know.
And he can't carry a series, and there's just not enough there. There's not enough. Like they won the cup. They had
they're
the
pretty
Vezina
deep,
winning
though,
goalie,
man. I
and,
know
and all
Florida's
their stars
unreal.
were better than they are now. So now they don't have the Vezina guy, and these guys are all just like mid-tier stars instead of superstars. Like they
Dude, Kuzi's still a
Just
pretty
not
good
gonna
player, and same with
Oh, I'm
Backstrom's
saying they're all
okay,
good. They're just
yeah.
not as good as they used to
I mean,
be.
back, yeah,
Oshie
they don't have
baby.
they're
TJ
old.
Oshie
But
baby.
dude, you can't discredit a little playoff grit, you know, a little veteran leadership.
Sure.
Florida doesn't have much.
Florida's got that too. man.
No, who do they
Why the hell
have?
not? Mason Marchment's a beast. They got Radko Gudas. They got guys
no,
that
I'm saying
grind.
guys who have played in the playoffs.
I thought we were talking about just grit.
No. I meant guys who have
And how much
actually
has Washington played in the
battle-tested
playoffs?
playoffs.
10 one-round series and then one playoff run?
Dude, but they still have played a lot. Man, they've been in the playoffs a
They know how
lot
to
of
lose
years.
in the playoffs.
So does Florida.
No, they don't. They don't even make the playoffs.
Yeah, they went last year and they lost.
Yeah, they made it a couple times in our life.
I think Washington, they're a good team. I think they'll get 6.
Like Florida just scores
They'll
too
win
much
6.
to.
I hope they do. I
If they
hope
just
it's
score
more
too much, they're
entertaining,
just gonna
but-
overwhelm the Caps.
I
dude.
don't
Like,
know
the
how
Caps
their
do not have
game
the.
is going to translate to the playoffs, though, man. Tom Wilson's going to be like running around.
Tom Wilson.
I actually forgot
I
about
love
Tommy.
Tom Wilson.
Tommy.
I know Tommy.
Tommy boy.
That's a good playoff boy you want out on your team for sure.
Dude, that's
I
going to
love
be a good series, man.
Huh?
I think
I love
I think they're
him.
going to I think it'll be a good series. I think they're going to really test
Do you think it's
Florida.
That'd be
Panthers
sick.
but you got Panthers in
6. I almost wanted to
think
say
Panthers are
7,
coming
man.
out.
I almost wanted to say 7. Yeah, I honestly think.
one thing we
They
You
Good.
think it's like a mini St. Louis Blues matchup over there?
No,
on the
well, a
East?
little. I just think
It's a
that
bit more
Florida's
lopsided than that.
inexperience.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I
Inexperience compared to Washington's is just going to show at least a couple games. Like that's what
I
I
just
think.
feel like the Panthers have been rolling way too much.
Yeah, but
to
I
even
just-
stop them.
I honestly think this Panthers team's like the.
one of the yeah.
Best team
I know
ever.
it's like recency bias, and I know those Tampa teams are really sick the last couple of years. Like, I just with the games I've watched them, they're so good, dude. I can't just the puck movement by every single line. There's nights where Huberdeau and Barkov do nothing,
Yeah.
and they get 4 points from Verhaeghe and friggin' Mason
No,
Marchment
okay,
and Sam Reinhart,
no,
and
not
it's just these
Verhaeghe.
random guys.
no,
Yeah.
Verhaeghe's a
Yeah.
good third line
random
player.
ass players.
Yeah, trust me. I
He's
had
one of
him
the
on.
better
I had him
third-line
in
players in
fantasy.
the
Well, that's what I'm
Oh,
saying.
He was, yeah, he's
That's what I'm
decent.
saying. Not every night,
Yeah.
but they can get a different line can score
He-
4 goals
actually,
for them on every
Verhaeghe,
single
trust
night.
me, I really
Like,
studied Verhaeghe because I had him in my fantasy. He's a very consistent player. He'll get you 1 assist, even strength, or 1 goal a game.
And you're saying he
Pretty
sucks?
much. And then he's not great. He's not going to do that much in playoffs.
One
man.
assist every game is great.
Okay, not in the
Elite.
playoffs. So I'm saying in
That's-
regular
that's
season.
Hall of
I
Fame
just don't
shit.
see. I don't see that their game translating to the playoffs like just directly. Like,
Just really good high skill doesn't work in the playoffs.
well, they're just gonna get ran. Like they're not gonna.
I don't think
I don't think anyone can catch up to them. They move the puck too quick.
Okay, we'll see.
The one thing I gotta say about Florida is their goaltending. Like, Bobrovsky
It's
can be shaky
Scotty.
sometimes. Bobrovsky can be shaky. He's shown he can be shaky at times.
They
And
don't
I
have
that
think-
would be their only
like,
downfall, I
but-
think, in the playoffs.
No, I 100% agree with that. Like, you're either getting like top 3 goalie in Bobrovsky, or you're getting like, yo, this contract is like.
Well, that's
But like
the
you
one
gotta
season.
outscore Bobrovsky by the amount of goals Florida's beating you by.
His
That's
leash
the
isn't
problem.
long either, though. Spencer Knight was Rookie of the Year the last month. They lose 2 games
Rookie
in a
of the
row.
year last month, eh?
He's ready to come. Rookie of the month. Come on, give me a break.
And like when Spencer Knight came in last year against Tampa, like he played a few games for Tampa, didn't he? Because
Yeah, I
Bobrovsky
don't
was
know.
shit. Like, no, but Panthers still lost, but Spencer Knight was putting up like 35 saves because Florida's getting.
Yeah,
like,
he
a ton of
is a
shots.
good
Like,
goalie.
He has shown he was the favorite, or like top 3 favorite to win Rookie of the Year this year, and he kind
Was
of came
he?
out to a he came out to a shaky start because of his Similar with
Oh,
Caulfield.
top 2 favorite.
Yeah,
oh,
like
okay,
at
sorry,
the
I
beginning
didn't
of the
know
year.
what you meant. Yeah,
At the
yeah,
beginning of the year.
Yeah.
Same with Caulfield because of their playoff performances.
Yeah.
But
That's true.
I think Spencer Knight is a safe goalie to fall back on if
Yeah.
Bobrovsky doesn't.
No, absolutely.
So that's why I got Florida in 5. Just
Florida in
because
5.
they are looking like they're
And
just.
I think Caps can definitely get a game. But I mean, you said 6, but I think Florida's coming out of that
Little shits.
either way.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
We all got Florida moving
Yeah,
on.
they're moving on. That's for sure. This
Yeah.
first
This is
time in like
the
a
next
long
one's
time.
the big
The next
one.
one-
First, that's
Next one I
first
thought was
time-
going to be a lot closer than it
When's
currently
the
I don't
last
think
time
it's as big as people think it
Florida won a playoff series?
Please.
We'll see what you got.
Before the
Oh wait, we're on Leafs next.
Leafs.
Wait.
Oh, no.
When's the last time Florida won a playoff series?
Probably like 97
Yeah.
when they went to the Cup final.
But
There you
also
go,
they
yeah,
haven't
97,
had
that's what
they
it
haven't
was.
had as many consistent playoff appearances as
I know,
Toronto.
but still a lot riding on this.
Yeah, I know, but a lot of
a
different
lot
teams.
riding on this for Florida. There's nothing riding on this really.
Dude, they need to do something.
I think
their
there's
first
still-
year as an elite team. Like,
I think there's a
they're
bit
just starting
of
their
pressure.
time.
No, they were.
Of course there's
they
some,
were a
'cause they're
good
because
team
they're the
last
top.
year, man.
No,
They
but
were
I'll-
a good team. They were not a great team like they are now. They were a good
Yeah, I
team
know,
like
they were
the
a little-
Caps
they-
are right now.
No, I think
they
they
were
were
one of the
better
top
than
teams
that.
in the East last year, and like Lightning took
I
them
think
down. People were surprised.
Florida have been some of the best.
I wasn't.
Florida's been some of the best, one of the best scoring teams the past like 4 years
Yeah.
in the league.
They've been
had
hot.
they've had insane offenses. It was their goalie that was like always shaky, and that's why like when they signed Bobrovsky, they were like,
Those
This-
teams the last few
and-
years don't even compare to
and
this.
they got no, and I agree, but I still think that they were good enough to win a playoff series.
And that's the thing. That's why
Which is
teams
why-
don't win. It takes those
No,
losses
I know,
to
but
be able
that's
to
what I'm
win.
saying.
That's
Yeah,
when you
like
come
they
up.
need okay, maybe not their team's not gonna get blown up this year if they don't win, but it's like definitely they need a playoff series win.
They just can't
Like,
be as outplayed.
Yeah,
as
and
they
they just
have
can't. They
been.
can't
But
get on the
also,
first round. They
I-
need to get like more. They need to give their fans more if they want to like continue to grow their
This
fans.
year they do.
I think they have
The
a
last few
favorable
years,
matchup.
Yeah, no, it's
we were
fair.
like,
Yeah,
they're
no,
good.
I
If
know,
they
of
lose,
course,
it's
100%.
whatever. They made
Yeah.
it here.
But even last year, like there was expectations they were making it like to like.
I don't think any of us would have thought they were going to beat Tampa the
No,
champs.
I know, but like obviously, like
So, like, at
before
that point,
it was
you're like, let's just make
that
it a
was,
good
but that was
series.
also like just like unfortunate
think I
seeding
picked
wise.
Florida.
Right?
It was just
Like,
a
it's
weird.
like,
It was a
yeah,
weird playoff last year,
everyone
the way it
before,
worked
if we
out.
didn't know
I
there
think
was a
I picked
seeding,
Florida
everyone's like
last year.
Florida. Yeah,
To win?
exactly. I did too. Like
Well,
I
yeah.
thought they were gonna win the cup last year.
Oh, I did.
I didn't say the Cup. I thought they
Oh.
were going to be Tampa.
I said like the
And
cup
Tampa
or
wins
something
the
like
cup.
that. Literally,
Tampa
I thought
wins
they
the
were
cup,
good
yeah.
enough, man. This is
Fuck, they're
before
freaking
that.
donkey.
This is before though. I'm saying that they got matched up versus Tampa. Obviously, that probably would like it would have like changed
I
my pick
knew
a bit.
Yeah,
they were playing Tampa, and I was like,
Yeah,
I think
that
they
was
can
in
beat
the
them this year in
war.
7, and I think they lost in like 5 or 6.
No,
I
I
don't
think
remember what it
I think they
was.
took them like 6 or 7. It was a good
Was it 6 or
series, man.
7?
It was like a battle.
Yeah.
Like,
Battle
No,
of
I,
Florida.
I
Battle of
remember
Florida.
it being
It was.
crazy.
It was, yeah. It was like a
Yeah.
war.
It's always
Alright.
going to be a war.
We'll go Toronto,
3-1
Tampa.
Carolina.
3-1 Carolina.
Yeah.
Who scored for Boston? Brad?
Charlie McAvoy.
Probably
Pass
Taylor
up.
Hall.
Pass up,
Shut up,
please.
Taylor Hall. That sucks.
Pass up,
It
please.
is
I picked fast.
Probably
Taylor
Charlie
Hall.
Cole. What?
Oh.
Let's go.
What a pick. Definitely saw before.
I swear,
Yeah,
I
you
swear,
saw
I
it.
swear to
You're
God,
a
I didn't see it.
rat.
I swear to God, I didn't see
You
it.
rat.
Okay, Toronto, Tampa. Scott, start us off.
Toronto, Tampa. Okay, so this series surprised the shit out of me because I assumed everyone would go Toronto because I don't know. It just seems like everyone's kind of written off Tampa. Oh, Florida's really good now. Carolina's another top seed. It seemed as if Tampa was getting written off throughout the year, and obviously they've came back and played great. But I'm taking Tampa in 7, and that's partly just a pick from my heart because I would just love to watch the Leafs never win a playoff series ever
Same
again.
here.
Playoff experience. But I honestly think that's just my heart. I think Toronto might win. Who knows? Now I'm thrown
you're
off
going
by
back-
the score of game 1.
Yeah.
Shouldn't
But
be, yeah, you
I'm
shouldn't be
taking Tampa
analyzing
in
too
7
much.
because that's what I want to happen. And
Yeah.
both teams are pretty elite. Tampa's probably deeper, and that's it.
This is
Better
a s-
goaltending. Way better goaltending.
This is a series
Yeah.
that I pick based off goaltending. Like I think Toronto, we were talking about, we were flip flopping between series. This is one of them. I'm like Toronto could win this series. I think regardless, it's going 7. I got Tampa in 7 just because I like the Vasilevsky over Campbell. But I mean, Toronto's like they have Matthews who just put 60 away.
That's why.
Exactly.
So
that's
it's
why-
like
yeah.
fuck, man. Like.
That's why I'm
But-
going Leafs in 7.
But then,
Hey,
Kucherov,
honestly, yeah.
Stamkos, Braden Points played well in the playoffs before. Like,
well, Tampa's got a lot of. They picked up a lot of good guys in the trade deadline too. They picked up some
Yeah.
good
Yeah,
guys.
and
So,
little
I
Nick
mean,
Paul.
Nick Paul,
Brenton Hagel.
Yeah,
I mean,
Paul,
Hagel
Paul's
hasn't-
been sick down there.
Yeah.
Hagel's been
Hagel
garbage.
hasn't-
Yeah,
No, but
Yeah.
Paul
Yeah.
has been decent.
He's
Yeah,
good.
Third
Yes,
liner.
yeah,
so.
he's good. No,
I mean,
he's
but
fourth liner.
Fourth liner?
Dude, their third line's like Andre Palat.
Okay, no, you're right.
Yeah, their third line's crazy. Yeah, their
Like
fourth
a player in
line's
the top
like I'm
six
pretty sure
elsewhere.
Ross Colton. No, Palat got bumped down for Killorn, I think. Because their
Fourth
first
and
line,
second line.
I think first line.
They got 4 second lines.
Yeah,
Friggin' like
yeah, it's
Jamie.
pretty much they just have 4 second lines.
Yeah.
But even I think their fourth line too, like Ross Colton.
Corey Perry, he's also played amazing this
Oh,
year.
Oh,
for
maybe
Jeff
it is.
Ford.
Yeah, I guess Corey Perry, Ross
forgot
Colton,
that
and
Great
Perry.
playoff guy too.
and
Huge. Huge
yeah,
for Montreal
yeah,
last year.
yeah.
Then he switches to the team that they beat.
Corey
Like,
Perry had
Pulled a
40
Marion
40
Host
points.
and
Yeah, pulled him.
Are you kidding me?
That's
Corey Perry has
crazy.
40 points.
Habs
this
could've
year.
used
That's
him.
incredible.
That's unbelievable. Timmy, who you got, buddy?
Well, he's a power play specialist on that team, though. I think. He plays on the power play a
I
lot.
don't know. What was I
There's
going
no
to
way
search
he's
up?
from
I want to
Unit
search
one,
up
though.
Tampa Bay
Huh?
lines.
No way he's on Unit 1 with that team.
Well, I mean, probably run 2-1.
I'm gonna
unit ones,
say-
bro. Come on.
I gotta stick true to it. The Leafs or not Leafs, fucking Tampa and 7. I don't want to pick. I don't want to change just because the score 4-0. But that is like pretty crazy. I mean, you guys.
Well, we all got 7.
You're
We all
talking,
think
and I
this
know,
is-
and you're talking
this
about
is-
like
and this is
goaltending
Tampa on
though.
the road too, so like
Yeah,
they can
but
drop,
still,
they
yeah.
can drop both, and I'm still not swaying.
A
Really?
series doesn't start
Yeah.
until the home team loses.
That's right.
I guess Palat is first line with Stamkos, Kucherov, Hagel second line. Wow, with
They're
Braden
probably
Point and
jumbling those a bit
Sorelli,
too, though.
Killorn,
They're trying
Ross
to see what's
Colton,
six.
Nick Paul, Patrick Maroon,
Yeah, we
Edward
forgot about
Belmar,
Old.
and
So Paul
Corey
is third
Perry.
line.
Wow,
We
he is
forgot
third
about
line.
Fat Pat.
Well, they kind of have like they don't.
Well, they got Hagel
They
on the
do
second
pairs,
line.
right? They
Yeah.
do pairs. They go like Palat, or sorry, Kucherov, Stamkos, Point, Sorelli, Killorn.
Yeah, we know their
Colton.
team's
I
loaded.
mean, deep
Everyone
down in
just
my
saying
heart,
they do
I
pairs.
don't want to see the Leafs win another series, but also I don't want to see Tampa make it deep in the playoffs again.
but-
Because I feel like if they get past the first round, they always do really good. Like, they always do. Cause
One of the coolest things to root for this year is Corey Perry 3 straight Stanley Cup Finals. So Dallas, Montreal, Tampa, and everyone hates Corey
Or
Perry.
Patty Maroon,
Until-
4 straight.
No, let's not.
That's true,
say
too.
that, man.
That's
Come
true
on,
too.
man.
3 straight with 3 different teams,
No,
though. The
man,
Perry
I just-
style is sick.
I'd rather see
That's-
Matthews.
that's
I'd rather
what Marion
see
Hossa was the last
Maple
person
Leafs
to
and
do it.
Matthews get past the
No,
first
dude.
round with the 60-goal season and then
Yeah,
get,
that is
get
Hossa.
dog washed by Florida.
One thing though is that at least Matthews has got one in game 1 because like if he didn't score game 1, it's
Yeah, who
just, like,
assisted it? Marner?
Marner assisted, and he scored later too.
See, Marno putting home some success too. Is like
If
He's-
those two
he's
guys
got
are
a
going, it
lot.
can be. Yeah, but
I mean, it's 4-0, man.
it's 4-0.
oh yeah, it was 4-0. We've gone over this.
Matthews and
Oh,
Marner
I thought it
both
was
assisted on each
3-0.
other's goals.
No, let me talk about Matthews scoring. Marner.
Yeah.
Marner scored.
Yeah.
How many times we gotta repeat this, bud?
I-
We just repeated it 3 times in the past 30 seconds.
We got St. Louis, Minnesota starting up here in the next 15 or so.
Oh, let's go,
Oh,
baby.
baby.
Boston late power
Is it
play at 10 minutes
3-1
left.
Kane still?
Yeah, but Boston's on the peeper.
Speaking of
Little
which, Carolina Boston. This one could be really interesting. Timmy, I'll start with you.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna say Canes in 6.
Canes in 6.
Yeah, I don't think Boston. Canes are just too deep. Like they're such a good like even strength team.
What
Like,
about Anderson being out?
Oh, he's out, eh? And they're still winning. Who Ranta's playing?
Yeah.
How long is he out for?
I
Anderson?
think there's chance for him to come back. Do you guys know? I'm not sure.
I,
I think he
s-
can come back
I
this
s-
series.
No, I think first game he'll be
Uh.
back is game 3 minimum.
Oh, okay.
think he's
I
missing
still
game
think
2 as
6.
well.
I think 6. Honestly, they're a lot better. Boston. I don't know. Boston's pretty underrated, though. I feel like Mike Riley is actually sick. Like, not even a lot of people know who Mike Riley is. I feel like even one of my buddies on the Bruins like hates him.
He was
literally
super
is like,
hyped out of college, like
yeah,
nasty. in
yeah.
college.
But literally, like my buddy hates him, and I like looked at his like analytics card. Ridiculous. Like he's like literally one of the best defensemen in the league. Based, obviously, you can't like only go off that, but still, like he's obviously a good D man. And like Charlie McAvoy too is like probably I'd say best like 5-on-5 D man in the
What's
league.
What's the other guy's name? That's
Yeah,
sick.
for
The
sure.
short guy, Grizzlick. You
Grizzlick,
can't forget about
He's
him.
not that good
Him and
anymore.
McAvoy
He
are
had,
like the top pair.
Yeah,
like,
he was
analytically
really
together.
Grizzlick had a good year last year. I think it was.
Those two together, though, I'm pretty sure like up there for like top pair.
Does he
in the
play
league.
with him?
Yeah,
Yeah, I've seen that stat too.
Really?
Like him and McAvoy and Grizzlick. are-
I guess so.
I've seen
Yeah.
people call it the best pair in the
I
league.
just
I'm
yeah.
like, do you
I mean,
forget about
Boston
Vlasic and
is good,
Karlsson?
but I don't think they're gonna. I don't think they're. Sorry, what did you say?
Nothing.
Vlasic and
I said, do you
Karlsson.
forget about
Oh,
Vlasic
God.
and Karlsson when you talk about best pair?
Jesus Christ. Yeah.
They don't
I'm
even
gonna
really
say
play.
they have. I was just gonna say though, Boston is decent. Like they have
Yeah.
good players and good decor. I think, and like their fans always complain about their decor. But yeah, Carolina in 6. They're too good.
Emile?
I got Canes in 5.
Canes in
Holy,
5.
this guy is all about the short series, eh?
That's spicy.
Yeah, I really like the Hurricanes a lot this year.
Yeah.
I think they're coached well. I think Rob Brindamore is like a sick coach.
Yeah.
I think he's
Rob the bod.
Yeah, I think he's just a players coach, and he's got all his guys rolling. Like Kotkaniemi, like he played all right for the Habs, but like this year he's playing really good for the Canes. I feel like playing like a bigger role, and like he's not even that big on the team. Like I mean, they got Aho and a bunch of other guys. So yeah, I think the only flaws, their goalie, maybe a little bit of defense, but I mean, they got
Even Carolina,
offensive
their
firepower,
defense is pretty decent, honestly. They're not bad. Like, their only weak link, I'd say, is, like...
They also added, like, Max Domi, too. Like, they got some
yeah,
guys.
their only weak link is, like, D'Angelo defensively. Man, like, Ethan Bear sometimes is, like, a healthy scratch. It's like, what? He'd be, like, top 4 on the Canucks all day.
Oh, yeah.
He'd be playing beside Quinn Hughes every single game.
That's the difference between a playoff contender and a legit cup
Exactly,
contender.
yeah. No, like, honestly. Like, and he's, like, literally scratched sometimes in Carolina. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
So that's why I
Scotty?
got Canes in 5.
I got Canes in 5 as well. What impressed me the most with the Canes is like they're just their scoring depth. They're not a team that they don't have any. Like everyone this year scoring 100 points, 110 points. Everyone's scoring 45 goals. They don't have any of that. They just have guys that consistently are putting .75 a game. And over the last 2 years, everybody who's played in that net's been unreal. Freddie Anderson, not good enough for Toronto. Vezina candidate in Carolina. Alex Nedeljkovic, rookie of the year, some of the best shit you've ever seen last year. Sub 9 save percentage in Detroit. Every single goalie that's plugged in that system has made saves. So, like, no Anderson, Ranta's in, I don't care. Like, there's got to be something. But I don't watch them a lot. But there's got to be something the way they structure their game that limits high danger. Because, like, every goalie has succeeded there. So, I expect them to just roll.
I have this series going 7 regardless, and
Oh.
I think I got Boston.
Okay.
Interesting.
You think you got you have Boston.
Yeah, I think I do.
have Boston, but you guys are like, I've been so like undecisive with this one because I was like, I had Carolina going to the finals, but then like the recent play in the regular season, they kind of started slowing down, and then Freddie got hurt, and then something about Boston in the playoffs just.
That's
switched
just
me
a Canucks
towards them.
fan. Just it hurts you. Boston the playoffs.
No, it's trust me.
Something about Boston in the
Trust me,
playoffs.
I know.
It's like a recurring nightmare.
Yeah, but I'll stick with it. I think I'll take Boston in 7. I think this is a series where I could see going either way. But yeah, I don't know. I
You can never count Boston out.
I
like,
think
ever.
Boston's goalie depth as well. Like I like Swayman and Allmark. I think they're 2 pretty solid goalies, and then Boston's defense. I think the
Linus.
defense on both sides is pretty even, and then Boston's depth scoring has been playing well so far, like in the past, like later on the season.
Yeah, Charlie Coyle's been playing pretty decently.
Eric Hall has been.
Oh, yeah, he's actually been playing well.
And all
I was
those guys
surprised.
are solid,
Playing
but like
well.
the depth in Carolina just
Yeah,
outweighs them.
outrageous.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
But I'll
Trocheck, Jarvis, Neckish, Jordan Stahl.
And
fucking-
Nikas hasn't had that good of a
They
year.
have 11 double-digit goal scorers. on
Yeah,
the
but
team.
how many does
It's insane.
Netchus have, or whatever his name is, like 10 or
He's
12?
got 14.
Yeah, he didn't have that good of a year.
40-point guy. That's a depth scorer. That's a sick
Yeah.
third-line scoring player.
Yeah,
Like,
that's the average third line scorer.
not on my friggin' team. Oh,
Yeah,
your third liners
but-
are getting 40 points? No, they're not. Pods has like 28 points. Freaking
that's
Mills has
true,
like
actually. I guess-
15 points. Like,
I guess, yeah, 50,
that's an
I
elite
think, like,
team
40
third line scorer. 40
Yeah.
friggin' points.
But 40 points
That's a bad
is,
second line.
Yeah, second line. Yeah, you're right.
Like-
First time ever.
I was going to say, I never heard you say that before.
Next one, or?
I mean,
anything
last
else
one
to
of the
discuss?
first round here, we got New York and Pittsburgh.
I like this series.
This series is
Uh.
exciting.
Yeah.
Emile, we'll start with you. Emile, we'll start with you.
I got Pens in 7.
Pens in 7?
Yeah.
What do you like about Pittsburgh this series?
I just think Pittsburgh always does all right in the playoffs. I think they always can sneak by like at least 1 round or 2
They
rounds.
keep losing in the first, though, recent memory.
Yeah.
Islanders swept them. They lost the Habs
True.
Lost to the Habs when?
last year.
Bubble when the Habs went to the
Not last
final.
year.
Was it not last year?
No,
No.
'cause it was just Canadian teams
No.
last year.
Oh,
until
right.
the-
Okay, the year before. Sorry.
No.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
no.
did.
No, it wasn't.
Okay, yeah, they 100%
The
did.
year before the.
The friggin' bubble,
No,
they lost to the
bubble?
Habs. 100%. I read it today.
Huh. I guess so.
You want me to Google it for you?
No, it's okay.
It's okay. But yeah, I think
Yeah.
Rangers have a I think if they were to get it, it'd be because of their goalie, but
Yeah, of course. Shesterkin's unreal.
Shesterkin
Yeah, Shesty.
and the bread boy. But I don't know. I think Penguins are just a really good team.
The
Can't get
Penguins
by.
have just been super streaky this year. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, Mike Sullivan's like honestly probably the best coach in the NHL in my opinion, though.
One of.
Good. I think
there's a
he's the
few-
best, dude. I really like him,
I
honestly.
think-
Him and Cooper.
I think Rod the Bod.
Yeah, he's really good. I think honestly, in my opinion, it goes like number 1 and 2 are what's Cooper's first name? Tampa
John.
Bay. John.
Jonathan.
Good BC
Yeah,
boy,
Jonathan.
come on.
Yeah, I forgot.
Prince
I'd
George
say
guy,
him
right?
and Mike Sully are 1 and 2, and then Rod number 3 in my opinion.
What about Bruce?
There it is.
4. There it is.
There it is.
No, he's S class. It goes Bruce and then
Yeah.
So then 1,
Yeah,
2,
he's
3.
just top tier.
Who's next for?
Scotty. What do you?
What do I got, Emile?
You have Penguins in 7?
Penguins in 7.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do.
Do you guys
Really?
do social? These whole
we haven't
playoffs?
talked in like 2 weeks. Man.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
That's
Well,
insane.
we were only off on one series. I think everything else is exactly.
I think
the
it was
same.
Panthers Caps, was it?
What?
I don't.
Oh,
Yeah.
no, I don't know what it was.
I don't know.
but-
We'll go
No,
over
it
it
was
again.
I think we had.
It was Toronto.
Oh no,
Tampa.
yeah, it was Toronto. You got Tampa. I got same.
Okay, but
Same
yeah, I
amount
got
of
Penguins in
games, though.
7, and then that's another heart pick for me. I'm so bad at predicting shit. I think I know everything and I know nothing, and then so I'm able to go against. I'm like, I feel like the Penguins kind of suck now. And over the last 2 years, I'm like, Crosby's going to get 4 cups. I've been saying this for a decade. Crosby's getting 4 cups. They got to win. 3 straight first-round exits. Everyone's counting them out. It's just their time to get going.
Yeah.
Like,
And
and no one would be
also-
surprised if they're in the conference
Yeah,
final.
that's true.
Yeah.
But most people aren't going to pick them. It's going to be like, oh, Sidney Crosby has 25 points in 14 games. Yeah, of course he does. And so I just,
Yeah, of course he
I just
does.
really like him for the legacy of growing up when I grew up. I want to see the best. I want LeBron to be better than Jordan. You know, I want Brady to be better than Montana. I want Crosby. He's never going to be better than,
Gretzky.
but I want him to be as good as he possibly can be.
Yeah.
To be like, I got to watch that.
Yeah, for sure.
So I'm rooting for him.
And also, this is
Respect that.
Pittsburgh. Like, the window's closed after this year with like Letang, Malkin, a bunch of guys.
Unless they can do something nice to get
Yeah.
if they get Letang off and do something with that money, we'll see. I hope they keep him because they've played together longer than anyone
Yeah.
other trio. But I'm just rooting for him.
Yeah, I'm gonna say I honestly think Rangers in 6, in my opinion. I don't know. I like the Pens, but I don't know. I think Shesterkin's just gonna shut them down. Honestly,
It's the goal
yeah.
that's scaring me.
Yeah,
It's-
he's too
it's-
good,
he's
man.
so sick.
He's literally unreal. Like I think he's gonna like steal them like literally all 4 games easily.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
easy. I honestly think
He
like
can.
a couple goals from Breadman and like a couple
He's probably
from
one of 5 players in the whole league that could just
yeah,
steal a
just-
series
yeah.
on his own.
Yeah, literally.
No, I got Rangers in 6 as well.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, because I don't think if it goes 7, Pens are gonna win. I don't think the
Because
I
I
don't
also
think they'll win
think like Rangers, the one thing they struggled with all season was even strength scoring.
yeah.
They get a couple guys in from the deadline. It's
Yeah, that's
immediately
true.
boosted up, and
Yeah,
they've had
Copper.
they had the best power, like top 5 special teams in the league, and
whole time.
a goalie who almost set records this year.
Yeah.
And I wanted to pick Pittsburgh, but I don't know, just everything about the Rangers. I'm like, I feel like it's a season. They're like similar to Florida in my opinion. That I feel like a lot of things with them are just clicking. That I just don't really see it failing this playoffs.
See you throw my sweater. Sorry.
Hanging up from up there, hey. Yo, he's putting on a sweater, and I might fucking.
I'm hot, too, dude.
I might strip naked in
I've
front of you
been
guys
wearing
right now,
no
boys.
sweater the
I'm
whole time.
warm.
Right, bud?
Roll your sleeves up, Devin. It's hot in here. I got hood on. Too, though.
Sorry, I will.
I'm sorry.
Because now we're on to the second round.
Are we doing our second
I
round
can literally
picks too?
show you. Dude, this is a photo from today at 11:37.
Oh, why you gotta have it all organized like shit? You got the East on the left side of the page. That's insane to me. Why would the East not be on the right side of the
Yeah,
page?
East is always on the right
I
side.
don't know. I just did it. Like I just made it. Like
Just be better, okay, Emile?
Yeah, no
Do
doubt.
better.
can you read it?
Kind of.
There
All
you
right,
go.
so do you guys want to go
You
through
got
our
Rangers in 7,
entire...
you're saying here.
let's
No, I don't. Look who's next. I'm
Oh,
just saying
but
how many games.
Oh, why would you write in this? He's got he says in 7 next to
I literally
Rangers.
made
and
it.
then
I woke up and I made it because it's like, oh, I just don't. I want to make sure how.
Oh, I feel like it's gonna be tough though. I don't have my bracket, so I don't remember.
Well, we'll say the previous series, and then
Okay.
And
Yeah,
you
I was
want
trying to
if,
think of.
if you guys want to go through
Oh.
second round, we can.
Yeah, let's do it. You guys want to do another round?
You guys
Yeah.
want to
Oh yeah.
climb to the finals? But
Yeah.
all right, so we'll start in second. I had Colorado beating Nashville and Minnie beating St. Louis. I think we all had Mini in Colorado.
Yeah,
second
we did.
round, right?
Yeah.
And I got Colorado winning. I want Minnesota to win, but that team's just too loaded. How could you?
Yeah.
How can
In
you
what?
go against them?
Are we going
I
to go
got-
rounds or no?
In the
Or
games?
in games or no?
Yeah, I mean, why not?
I mean,
West,
I'll say it goes.
second
I'll say it
round, or
goes
just say
7.
who we think. I got Mini beating Avs.
Really?
I love Minnesota. So
Damn.
I think they're just
Respect.
such a playoff team.
Yeah.
Just the way they compete, the way
Yeah.
I can tell there's a good team culture there. I can tell there's just a
There's
lot of
in
good things
Colorado
going-
too.
Well, of course,
Yeah.
yeah,
They're
of
just
course.
better.
Yeah,
They
but
are,
dude, I think
yeah.
man, wow, they're gonna take a chunk out of the Avs. Like the Avs are not like a weak team,
Well,
but
also
man,
the St. Louis and Minnesota,
Wild,
they're
they're
going to
good.
take a
Also
chunk
gonna
out of
be-
each other
yeah,
too.
no, I agree,
That's
but dude,
gonna be
like,
hard.
but man,
shit.
the thing is, like the Wild, they're just like, man, they're crazy for playoff hockey. Like they're like,
I think the home games
they
are
have
gonna
like
give them a
three,
huge
or sorry, they have like
advantage.
6 players. They're like 200 and something, like 230 pounds,
6
pretty
foot
much.
5 or
Yeah,
whatever, like it's crazy.
like man, their
It's
fourth
funny
line
to
center,
like
Nick
think about
Bukestad,
that
he's
stuff
big.
because like you can look at it however you want. Obviously, yeah, they're built for it, but are they built to fall around the puck moving every 2 seconds from
Yeah.
McDavid to Rantanen over to friggin' all these guys, all these
McDavid's
skilled
not
guys?
on the Avs, but
No, he might
McKinnon.
McKinnon.
Like they're just.
No, that's fair.
It's well, the Blues won a cup by bullying people,
yeah.
and then there's teams that could just dance around that all day. It's like it's so hard. Like how do you know how this is going to play out? If those skill guys are at the top of their game, they're
That's
beat
how we're doing
anybody.
Like, it's the point.
I know. It's just
I love it.
so intriguing to me because it's like
Yeah,
obviously skill guys are better, but at this time of year,
dude, they have some
they
pretty
might be
dynamic
banged
players,
up. They might not
though,
be able
man.
to move like they can, and it might come down
New
to
systems get put
shit in
into
the
play
corners
too
and
during
stuff.
the playoffs, dude. New systems,
Might come down to
they just try
physicality.
That's why I don't got the
We'll see,
Oilers
I
going
guess.
past the
So,
second
what-
round.
so
like the
what do you
Oilers.
have then?
Colorado's going to beat them. No way they're going to
Okay,
lose. Come
and
on.
what? And how many games?
I'll give it 6 or 7.
Oh, okay.
I like Minnesota
What's
a lot.
your number? 6 or 7?
Yeah.
Which one?
I can't say that. Who knows how the first round's going to play
No,
out?
you
Like,
gotta
so
say
much
it,
shit
man.
could change from now
You
until
gotta
then.
say, just if it's that.
Okay,
the
I'll
point
take
is
them in
though-
6. I'll
okay,
take
there you
Colorado
go.
in 6.
If it
I
happens,
agree.
then that's your
Yeah.
prediction, right?
Colorado 6.
Because it doesn't have to say you don't have to say that your prediction.
How do I know who's going to be in the lineup
Exactly.
for
I'm
that
saying
series?
if that series happens, then you think it's gonna go to
Yeah,
6.
well, I don't even know who's on each team for that series.
Hypothetically, everyone in the roster.
Yeah.
Same team that was playing the Blues is playing the Avs.
Well, it might even be 5 then at that point.
There you go. Maybe a sweep.
I think Minnesota's pretty
3-game
sound
sweep.
defensively. That I think they might cause
Maybe
wreak
3.
some havoc
Yeah.
on Colorado, but I got Colorado in 6 over Mini.
What do you think?
I already said Mini and 7.
Oh, you did say
Yeah,
Mini and 7. I guess it's up to me.
I got that.
I'm gonna say Colorado and 7. I don't think. I really want Mini to go far. Actually, that's honestly like of a team I just don't even care about, but for some reason want them to
Shame.
win.
I don't know why.
Literally,
Yeah,
there's
we
like,
all love them.
Yeah.
Who do you guys think has a better goalie?
I mean,
Because they're both kind of shit right now too.
I mean, they got-
Fleury hasn't been great, and Kemper is.
But I mean, if
what? Oh, dude, Cam's fucking playing unreal right now. He's like 16 straight
I-
wins. He
Is he
hasn't lost.
starting? Why do you keep
I don't
loving
know.
backup goalies, dude?
He's good.
I think
Alvin
that-
is
I
their
think-
starting.
I think
Yeah,
that's-
dude, he's
say?
literally
Fleury-
has not.
No, but dude,
He
think
hasn't.
about it.
He hasn't
Mini's got-
lost a game, or he
Mini's
hasn't
got-
like outright lost a game. He's gone lost in.
Yeah, but
I think
in
think
think
about
about
shootout
that. Mini's got
16
Fleury
games.
on their bench. So
I know.
If they need
Yeah,
a
exactly.
plug guy in,
I think it's a 1A,
vet.
1B. I don't
It
think it's
is,
a
of
starter
course.
backup.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
think
of
it's a
course.
10.
No.
in a 1A, 1B.
This guy's
you
just
gotta
chirping me
ride
about
the
his,
1A.
yeah, like the
playoff
1Bs.
guy.
He likes the 1As.
Exactly.
Or it's just that's a difficult thing to do as a head coach come playoffs is to.
Oh yeah.
How do you manage that?
Well, he just
I
wanted
honestly
to get
might
the.
start Fleury.
Because in a general 1A,
Yeah.
1B, one of them plays bad, the next one gets to start. But do you do that in playoffs?
I don't think he'll start Fleury. I think if that shit goes sideways, he'll put Fleury in. But
I do. I think they're just gonna. I honestly wouldn't even be surprised if they. Yeah, I don't think they're gonna rotate, but like.
Fleury letting the worst goal I've ever seen against the
I think
Sharks
if they
a couple
lose,
weeks
they're gonna put in the
Yeah,
other
it was
goal.
bad,
I think they're if they lose, they're gonna put in the other goalie. Like honestly, whoever's if it's Cam, they're gonna put in
it
Fleury.
depends
If they
how the
lose.
first game
They
goes.
need
Yeah.
Pete
I
DeBoer in
don't
there
know,
to manage
man.
it. For
No,
them.
but if it's like a Colorado, remember when Colorado played Vegas and Colorado blew him out like 7-3?
Well, that's Pete DeBoer though. Nobody
He's an
judges
idiot.
goalie who's worse
Yeah,
than that guy.
he's
No, I
terrible
know,
with
but
goalies.
no, but like
Awful.
what I'm saying is that
Awful. Yeah, literally.
no, but like
calls
I'm
them
saying
out.
that if it's like 7-3, then I think they might just put Fleury in. But if it's like 3-2,
Well, yeah, if your goalie plays well, you can't take him out.
Yeah, if he's like has
No.
a good game and they lose, then
No,
like
no,
maybe.
but Tim said like if they lose, then they'll put in the other goal. I
Yeah.
think it depends what type of loss.
Oh,
it is.
absolutely.
Yeah,
absolutely.
for sure. And like,
It's like an OT
since we're talking
loss.
about
Well,
That's what it
that's
is,
even
man.
more the question to me though. Obviously, if the goalie plays terrible and you have another good one, put the other one in. But what if he just kind of plays okay? Is he still your guy? What if he makes 22 saves on 25 shots and one of them's kind of Like, you still go to him? You already
Yeah.
trusted him
Yeah.
game one?
But you don't want to screw up his confidence like that, dude.
Because to me, I go back to him. If I
don't
trusted him for
know.
game one, I trust
don't
him for
think
game
confidence
two.
as much like matters in playoffs, man. I think they're just like they're gonna go when you have a 1A 1B like that. That's just like that's not even like trying to give confidence. That's trying to kick them in the ass, right? Like that's like trying to light a like Talbot wasn't playing that well until literally he's had his like
Fleury got
16
him
game
going.
unbeaten
Yeah.
streak till like when Fleury got there is where that started. So like you never know. Yeah.
So Fleury came in, he's like, I'm playing good.
Literally,
now.
yeah.
So,
I know he did.
of course,
Like that's it.
That's huge in
Yeah.
every sport. It's just having
100%.
competition at the
Yeah,
position
exactly,
to make
yeah.
guys go.
Yeah.
That's huge.
Yeah.
So
We all said I was
Yeah,
lost.
we
I
all
said
go Colorado.
I said
No,
abs and
yeah.
I'm the only
seven.
one
He
that's
said
got
mini and
I'm the only
seven.
one that's got the wild.
I said 7. You said 6. Both of you.
6, me and Scotty said
Yeah.
6.
He said maybe 5.
Maybe 3.
Yeah,
Maybe 3,
three.
yeah.
Full up shop. Don't even want to play.
So second round of this one, I got Calgary Edmonton. I'm pretty sure you have Calgary LA.
Yeah.
And then I think the 3 of us have Calgary Edmonton.
Calgary, Edmonton.
Do we all have the same team winning, though? Of course.
I got Calgary in 5.
You got Calgary?
I got Calgary.
Yeah.
I got Calgary in like 6.
Mm.
6 or 7.
I say because
I'll give
I'm.
him
Battle of
7.
Alberta.
Do
I'll
you
say 7.
you have Battle of Alberta?
Because
Everyone
it-
does,
Yeah.
except for me.
I like 6. I like Calgary in 6.
I'm gonna say Calgary in 5 against LA.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Because that's who I have. LA
Okay,
through.
I got
LA
Calgary
beating.
in 5 against Oilers.
Exactly. Yeah.
I think they're just gonna shut McDavid down, just absolutely.
Yeah, I
That,
think-
one of that type of series, Calgary, Edmonton, Battle of Alberta.
We
There's,
just-
there's too much going on for that to be over too soon. Like, especially
Yeah.
we're
Actually,
talking
you
we're
might
talking
be-
about
you
we're
actually
talking
might
about
be
games
right
being
here.
balanced out by
Mine's
penalties.
not-
You don't think
No,
the
me and
league
Scott are
wants
right,
that shit
Emile,
to
you're
go
right.
7?
Mine's
Calgary
not
versus
the-
Edmonton.
5 is too soon.
Mine's
Calgary
Actually
versus
might be
Edmonton.
right. It's
The
the
league
Battle
will
of
do
Alberta. I
whatever
gotta
they
give it
can
some
to
more
get 7
respect than
games.
that. I
Mine's
give it
not
at least
a.
6.
Mine's not that pick though, so that doesn't.
It's true.
that doesn't
No,
go
I
with
actually
me.
gotta
Of
give the
course.
Battle of Alberta more respect. I
I-
put it in
Right,
6.
yeah.
The league will
put
do
in
whatever they can to make that game go 7, or that series go 7. They'll do whatever they can. That's the best shit you can possibly imagine. When
You're
was the last
Cassian
time we had
Kachuk
this?
again.
Have we had this in the last 15 years? I don't think so.
Take my money.
I don't think so.
Watch.
It's one of the most
I
hyped
just think the
series
Flames
that you
are
could
just so much
possibly have.
better
in
than
hockey.
Oilers.
We just
but
all
I
think
see
the
what he's
Flames are just
talking about.
breezing through though, hey? Like literally, I
That's
think
'cause
it's
there's
been
so
like
many garbage
9 games into the conference final. It's crazy.
Hey, watch them lose first round will be the best
I
day of
know,
my
yeah,
life. I hate
literally.
that team.
What team?
The Flames.
Oh yeah, if they lose first round, I'll be a happy camper.
Yeah.
I hate them so much.
I'd
Bruins
gladly
used to.
be wrong.
Bruins
I
used
would
to
be so surprised.
Oh, I think everyone would be surprised, but it's not a matter of me being upset.
Yeah, I'd be happy.
I don't,
I'm
I don't hate
surprised
the
they're
Flames.
as
I
good
like
as they are.
I like a couple guys. on that team. I like
No,
Chris
they're
Tanev.
rivals. That's it. Yeah, I mean,
like-
do
I love
okay.
Tanev.
That's the
I
thing.
love
They're
Tanev,
your rivals,
dude.
but you're not their rivals at all. They don't even think about you.
No, I
ever.
know.
Yeah, well, I
You're
mean,
literally
it's mainly
nothing
for
to
like the rivalry mainly started with like the Bob Harley, John Tortorella
Well,
thing.
I mean,
That's when I
there's
started
early
hating
2000
the
playoff
Flames.
series back then.
Yeah, but I didn't watch the Canucks
No, I
back
also
then.
just
I started
hate
hating the
Calgary
Flames
fans,
with
too.
like from that brawl.
Why? Your team was
Hey,
irrelevant.
Calgary
It wasn't even a
broadcast.
playoff
So
game.
it's just like that's when I started hating them. I hated them for a few
Calgary
years, and now I just like
How
hate
is it
them in
that-
general.
The
What about like
broadcasters for
04
Calgary?
series and stuff
Those are
back
the
then?
worst.
I didn't watch that.
Ugh.
I was like 6. I guess I was 8.
Like 8, yeah.
Yeah, but I didn't watch hockey that much. I was just busy playing.
Yeah, just playing it actually.
I just
Yeah.
played it a lot. I didn't watch hockey that much until I was like 16.
Fair
No,
enough.
I guess I watched. Actually, I watched the.
That's
Cup finals
interesting
a
to
lot.
grow a rivalry out of the Tortorella Hartley incident, just because that was like the most forgettable season in Canucks history.
Well, yeah, but it's just like that was a pretty like.
It's
And
a
then
cool
also,
moment.
but then also the
It was a big
playoff
moment
series.
to
That-
like Tortorella
sorry,
went to the
that's what I
dressing room
really
on
started
Friday, he was
hating
talking
was
about him.
fucking Fernland.
I remember that
Furland.
one.
Yeah,
Idiot.
that's what I really started hating the
That was the
Flames was
McDavid draft
Furland.
year. That was
Yeah,
2015.
Furland led Flames beating us in the playoffs.
And then
That's
he came
when I
here as
really
a secret
started hating
agent
them.
just to bury you guys even more.
Well, I mean, it's not really that bad, but yeah, I mean, we're in LTI, which is not really positive. You don't want.
He's
that.
not playing a game
No,
ever
no,
again.
no, no.
He's too banged up. It's a sad story.
Yeah,
The
it
guy
is.
really got it going for a while there. He was pretty sick.
He was sick.
Yeah.
It's yeah, because that contract year with Carolina, he had a pretty sick year.
I don't think he scored 30, but he scored 20 something.
No,
He
it
had
was
17 and
mid-20s.
23. I remember he had it was 17
Stack
goals,
over
20
here.
assists. Yeah, 27 assists because I remember he
Yeah,
had
he
40
scored 20
points.
goals one time.
Yeah, I know he did in Calgary, I think.
Okay.
Yeah. Or maybe even in Carolina,
he-
but like
he-
that year he scored like 17, I think.
He wanted money that offseason. and they
he got
kinda-
paid, man. 3.5 by
no,
4.
I know, but people, he
Yeah,
was
you got that right.
he was
17,
expecting like
23.
6. Like people, like he was hoping for
Do
6.
you guys know how many
Mm.
career points he had for the Canucks?
8.
15.
I'm going to say 3,
Is it
actually.
15?
I'll
3.
say 23.
He had 5.
I knew it was lower than 8.
He only played 14 games though,
Yeah.
but I think he made a good 16 mil for those 5 points, so that's pretty good.
And the thing is that
Over 3
kind
mil a
of fucked the
point?
Canucks off.
That's
Canucks
actually
over.
gangster. Imagine saying that.
His contract wasn't
Except he has
insured
$3 million
too.
every point I
Except
made.
he can't go
What, so he
to
doesn't
two
get it?
right of
No,
a
he
room,
gets
or
it, but
else
like
he'll
the
get a
Canucks kind of got
Oh,
fucked
yeah.
over. They have to
Oh.
pay him still.
Oh, so
instead
there'd
of
be someone else would
insurance.
actually pay for
Yeah.
it. Yeah. Well, who cares? Fuck Colini, man.
No, but also like the thing is, what people don't realize, like they think LTIR is like just like a good thing, but like having him on LTI is not a good thing for the Canucks, who are not like.
Yeah, if you're a rich
Or-
team, who cares?
No, it's not
But-
even rich. It's just about flexibility with the cap. Like now with the Canucks, like it will hamper them. Like they will want to get out of it because like it'll hamper like how much daily space they can toll, which is like that's what like the Leafs do with like the Marlies with picking up players, or sorry, not picking up, bringing them up and dropping them every day, right? Because they do that because they can like technically
Is
they're
that not
act-
just a budget thing, not a cap thing?
well, it
though?
is, but that's how you manage your cap. Like
Tell
it's,
your owner to have more money, though.
what? It's like,
That's what I'm
bro,
saying,
that's
is
how
that-
you like. That's how teams become like over the cap.
But the LTR doesn't affect the salary cap.
That's what I'm saying. For a team like us, it doesn't help us.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Tell your owner to make more money. Stop paying these blueberry farmers so much.
Pay him so little and doesn't get him water.
I know.
Third
Owner,
one.
make more money. That's all you gotta
Yeah.
tell your
No,
owner.
you gotta
Seriously.
go second round
East.
East.
That's what I'm saying.
You
Is
said
that-
third round. I thought you meant.
no. third round West.
This third, second round.
Oh, I don't know where we're at.
Oh, where are we at? Oh yeah, the East. Yeah, we are.
Yeah, we're in
East
the
is
East.
The
East.
third, second round.
Yeah,
series
yeah.
we're
Sorry,
talking
confuse me.
about
Confuse
is-
me. Yeah.
Yeah, I can get that.
3s
but,
and 2s and 1s.
3-2-1.
he's got Florida,
5-0
Toronto.
Leafs.
I got the
Emile.
Leafs and the
5-0.
5-0 Leafs, 5-1 Canes final.
5-0 Toronto?
Yeah, Maple Leafs. Ever heard of them?
No, never.
Tirana.
You have now.
What do you guys think?
Mini
Who's
on a
starting?
power play.
You start.
What are we talking about?
Leafs.
Florida.
Oh.
I got the Pan.
Yeah.
Okay, since I'm the only one that had Leafs getting through this first round, I went.
Oh, your stuff's all messed up.
I went Panthers in 6 against the Leafs.
You don't think they can handle the Florida Panhandle, eh?
Oh, come on.
I have. So my whole thing's messed around too. Oh no, it's not. Sorry. I have Florida beating Tampa, and I'd say that's 7. The Battle
Yeah.
of Florida. Like,
I agree. I'm with you on that.
Really? I'm gonna say Tampa in 6.
Whoa.
Honestly, Tampa's sick, man. They can play whatever game you want.
of course they're sick. The back-to-back chance.
I know they can play, but they can like they're like one of the only teams in the league that can literally adapt to any game and play however you want to
That's a good
play.
point. Yeah,
What do you
I
think,
just
dude?
think Florida, they've been bitten by the Tampa Bay bug too many times. I think they're
Oh,
gonna finally
they're getting
bounce
rid of it.
back.
It's the Battle of Florida.
Yeah,
they're gonna put
the
on that
Florida
off-
Panhandle, baby.
Too.
I think they're gonna put on that offspray and get rid of Tampa.
offspring.
Offspray.
Oh, they said offspring. I was like, oh. all right.
Legendary band.
Interesting.
But I think Florida. I
Offspring?
think Florida takes Tampa
The-
down if Tampa even gets through Toronto.
What is it? How many games?
I think it's gonna be a 7. I agree with Scott.
7?
I think it's gonna be 7.
Snotty.
You think it's not even going to go to 7 if it's the Battle of Florida? You think it's going to be in 6?
I think Florida. I think Tampa's too good.
Tampa's going to win it.
They just know them, man. I don't even know. I don't know. We're wait to see my picks, bud.
It might
See
be.
my actual bracket.
It might be a series where like Tampa just has Florida's number no matter what.
Yeah. I just
What's-
think
what's the
Florida.
season
I just think
series like with
Tampa's
those
too
guys,
good.
eh?
They literally play however you want to play. Run up the score. Like watch if Tampa or Toronto wants to play that way, they'll run up the score too. I mean, it'll
It's
maybe
a little too late for this game, but
Yeah,
next game, yeah.
yeah.
I mean, yeah, you can't judge anything off one game, but
No, of course.
it,
But that is a pretty decent
from
first
the
game
little bit
for
Jev and
the
I were
Leafs.
watching
Like, it's-
earlier. The Leafs just had their number the whole time. They just didn't show up today. So this isn't going to say anything about what the series will be.
Yeah.
They just didn't show up today.
Yeah.
Maybe it will, because they didn't show up against Columbus for that series either.
Yeah,
But
that was before they were
good teams,
back to back.
Good teams know how to bounce
Exactly.
back. I don't know
That's
why
weird
the hell
how
they
they
weren't
did
here
that and
today.
then went back to
but
back, like lose against Columbus and
Yeah,
Torties,
Yeah.
Torties, Columbus Blue Jackets.
Tortorella,
Yeah.
Tortellini,
Depth coming through for Carolina, 5 different goals.
little John Tortellini, eh?
Nino, Teravainen, yeah, like
Svech, who else?
Jarvis, Niederreiter, Teravainen, Trocheck, Svechnikov.
Trocheck, yeah, Trocheck's sick.
No empty netters either.
Oh wow.
5-1. Who
Should
scored
we,
for Taylor Hall?
Should we?
And then I got
What's the next one? I guess it would be
Canes and-
Canes.
Well, it's Bruins, Canes or Bruins, Pens, Rangers. I have Canes
Oh, yeah,
beating
Pens,
Pens in
Rangers.
5.
Wow.
I'm going to take Pens over Canes. Instead.
Oh.
Wow. Hey.
Wow.
It's going off star power. Sydney,
Star.
he's back.
He's back,
He's
baby.
back. What do you got? You got Bruins
oh.
and Rangers, so a completely different series.
Jeez.
I got Bruins taking it in 7.
So you got Bruins playing Florida.
ECF, yeah.
Damn. Who do you got?
I mean, I guess it's between Carolina and
Rangers.
Rangers.
I think? Yeah. Nasty series.
Carolina. They're gonna get in like.
Last time they played, it was like the best of 3, like the
Yeah,
playing one, and Carolina
yeah.
just
Ate them up.
wipe the
It wasn't
floor with
even
them.
close.
Yeah,
In
I'm gonna
each
say
game that
I
they
think they'll
played?
do a little.
Like they beat
I
them
think
2-0 and just
yeah.
shat on
Yeah,
the
it was like
Rangers.
they shot on them.
But I
that was
think-
when D'Angelo got like absolutely dangled too. It was pretty.
But
funny.
also, Rangers didn't have the Shesterkin they have.
Yeah,
so
it's
it's
true.
a little bit of a different story.
I'm gonna say though I still think I don't think Shesterkin's gonna pull them past Carolina. I think it's gonna be
I think,
Ranger,
yeah,
not Rangers.
But, like
Hurricanes
he
in
said,
6.
Firepower of Carolina is
Yeah.
too hard for Shesterkin.
Yeah, Shesty. I guess.
Shesty.
Yeah, I guess that was
We're at the
That's
that
Eastern
one.
Conference, Western Conference Finals now, boys.
Yeah.
So
Scotty
do we have any differences then?
Yeah, I think all of ours are different right now.
We'll start with
Oh,
you,
bud.
Scott, your Western Conference
Oh,
final.
bud.
So Calgary, Colorado. Colorado's the best team in the West. It's clear. I'm taking Calgary. I don't know why. I hate
Smart,
them so much.
honestly.
It's
Smart.
I just love.
Dude, I know.
I doubted
I
this
feel the
team.
same way.
I doubted this team for so long. They kept going. They don't stop winning. Daryl Sutter. That's all I need to say is Daryl Sutter.
Yeah.
I always think the team that everyone always thinks is going to win the cup doesn't win. And I think Colorado, will make it conference finals, but I agree. Honestly, I say
Who are your conference finals? Flames, Colorado.
same one. Yeah. I don't know. I want to say 6. Like I wanted to say 7, pardon me, but 6, honestly.
Flames and 6.
Yeah, Flames in 6.
At home.
Yeah, I don't know how many games. I'll go 6 too.
Honestly, I don't know. I don't know what it is. I just have a feeling Flames are going far.
They're locked down.
Sadly, but I really want to see
I
them
have the same
crumble in
feeling
the
about
finals.
Minnesota too, and I couldn't take them over Colorado. I
Yeah,
just
I
couldn't
know.
do it. But
I got Colorado in 6 over Calgary.
Ooh.
okay,
I
that's
think
probably the educated guess.
because no, but I've had the same feeling about Colorado in years past, and I just think it's their
This
time
is their
to
year?
fucking do
Well,
it.
they're just.
Anytime you think it's someone's year, that's when it never happens. I swear to
No,
God.
but also a bunch
I'm
of
a
people are
Sharks fan,
saying
I
it's
know.
Florida's year, it's Toronto's year. There's so many teams where it's like their year
Tampa's
this year.
year again. You don't know,
Like
man.
Colorado's
You don't know.
up there, but I think there's been teams
Three-time
where it's just been the
champs, man.
undisputed.
sick.
This is the team to
I would
win it.
absolutely
But this year,
despise
there could be like 4 or 5 teams that could go on a run. Calgary, Colorado, Florida, Toronto,
Maybe.
Carolina. People are putting Rangers
like
up
this
there.
Yeah.
Like, there's a lot of
Wow,
teams where it's
seven,
like this
baby.
is their year.
I mean, I love.
I just think it's
Mini-
Colorado's had the expectations on their
Top feeling.
shoulders for quite a few years
Yeah,
now,
they
and
have.
I think they finally live up to it this
We'll
year.
see. Yeah, honestly, I'm definitely really looking forward to watching
And-
Colorado in the playoffs.
And the best
So am
team,
I.
best
and
team,
the Flames, honestly.
the best
Yeah.
team in the league
Baseball.
was playing well. They got deeper, and they got Bowen Byron back.
They didn't really get deeper, did they?
Yeah, they got Lehkonen, who's a good
Okay,
even
Lehkonen,
strength
Andrew
player.
Cogliano.
Oh my God,
Andrew
I forgot Lehkonen
Cogliano,
went
and
to-
they got
went to
Josh
Colorado.
Manson on defense.
I mean, he's not as much of a
Like-
he was just
like-
like a shining
like
star
the
on
players-
Montreal because they're so dog.
no, but like the
No, but
players
no,
they
he's
got,
not-
he's a
he's a-
defensive darling though.
he's
He's
yeah,
a
he is.
third
No, he is
line
good.
center. Like
he's-
he's
they're
a
players
to
that
play with
He'll win the
guys.
winger.
they're not
Yeah, he's a
necessarily
winger,
going to be
but-
the
He's the-
flashiest players showing up on SportsCenter top 10s,
Yeah,
and they're not going to
Yeah, he's
like drastically move the needle. but
and
they're
also
a team
actually
that
Nico
helped-
Sturm was a good pickup
They're
too.
they're players that have helped Colorado's struggles in the past. Like
Mm.
it just makes them stronger in their bottom 6.
Yeah,
So that's
there you go. I'm like dinner, I guess.
Yeah, who you got?
mine's Flames against Wild. I got Wild in 7.
Wild
Wow.
and 7. Wild to
I love it.
Stanley Cup final.
I got Wild.
I would take
something
it.
about Minnesota I love. They've had Canucks number ever.
We all love
for
them
so
because
long.
they're just boring as shit forever, and now they're
Yeah,
interesting,
now
and it's
they're
like,
sick.
oh, look at this.
Yeah.
It's something new.
Yeah.
I'm sick of cheering for everyone else.
Yeah, wow, that's interesting.
And also Minnesota is like one of my favorite jerseys in the league. I
Really?
love- I
They're
love-
green
That's
or
a
white?
hot take.
I love Minnesota.
The
Very
green
hot
or the
take.
white?
The
Both?
green.
What do you
Okay.
think of the name, the Minnesota Wild? I think it's all time one of the worst sports names there is.
It's kind of weird, yeah.
It
I
is
argued
one of the
with a
worst
Minnesota
ones.
fan on Reddit about it
Like,
the
I
other day.
think Twins is a bad name, and that's a better name than the Wild.
I think
Minnesota
I
I
just
just
Wild
think
is
so bad
kinda
about the
dumb.
Wild. Like just like
it's nothing.
It's just- yeah.
It doesn't
What
mean
is it?
anything.
It's a wild.
Yeah, is it a wild animal? Is it just the wilderness itself?
exactly.
Is the team wild?
Yeah.
the
It doesn't
Minnesota
mean anything.
Wilderness. Is that what you want?
Honestly,
How would you rather have the
no, that's
Minnesota-
shit
just
too.
change it and
The
make it an
Minnesota
actual
Forest?
like
the
thing.
best
Minnesota
team
trees?
names are animals.
What's
they
a Canuck?
always have been. Like that's kind of a bad name too.
What is?
The Canucks. They only took it because Canadians was already taken. Like
Yeah, that's
No,
true.
but I also like Minnesota's logo too. It's one of my favorites in the league.
yeah, I don't like it at all.
I love it. top 5.
I
for
I
me.
like the forest green they got going on for sure.
the forest green and cream colored jerseys.
I
are
like
my
those
favorite.
ones when they had the round one, but the one with like the weird animal thing. With
No, the
trees
round
on it,
one, the red and green one. Those ones are dumb.
Yeah, those are dust. Those were really
they have
dust.
very different takes on jerseys.
I don't mind. I don't mind the Wild. I agree. It's not a bad jersey.
It's one of
Don't
my
like the
favorites
Bad
in the
name.
name.
league.
Bad name.
But the
name isn't
I
great,
agree
but-
though that circle jersey dust. That one's
So bad.
dust.
They go
gross.
wild in the wild.
So you're
So-
up for now. You're up. What do you have?
In what, the West?
Stanley
I
Cup.
said the West.
Yeah. he
Oh
said
yeah, I guess we all
Flames.
have. We all did our West.
In the East, I have Florida and
In the
Pittsburgh,
East?
with
That's
Florida
what it is.
beating them in 5.
Wow.
What?
Yeah. Pittsburgh's not that good.
5
Games?
games in
Run
Eastern
on-
Conference
run on.
final.
You're
eh?
crazy,
That's like
bro.
the
But you don't
Stanley Cup
remember
Finals
friggin'
pass.
LA winning the cup in like 17 games? It happens, guys.
I don't think
Yeah,
they won the 17
LA,
games.
and 16.
LA took every team.
No,
for a
how would it be
ride that
16?
year.
That would be
swept
0
it-
games.
They
There'll
swept
be
or-
0 losses.
One more, sorry. They swept 2 or 3.
They swept
There's
2 in a
no
row. I think.
way.
No, they beat.
As the 8th seed, they swept 2 or 3 series.
They beat.
Not 3.
They beat
swept-
Vancouver in 5 because I'll never
Yeah.
forget that.
Exactly. They
ever.
lost to Vancouver one
I
game.
meant 18.
No, but I do think that they had like 2 sweeps. I think they had 2 sweeps in a row. The second round and the
Yeah,
Western
they had
Conference
like 2
Finals.
weeks off, and they just got hammered the whole time.
Yeah, and they won the Stanley
Mike
Cup
Richards
that
just
year.
did a lot
How
of.
are you? Keep
They
the
all
change.
did.
Yeah.
Richards?
Jared Stoll got busted for doing blow, too.
Are
Jared
how many
Stoll,
games did they
that's
win?
his
Did you
name.
search it up?
Jared
Yeah, I
Stoll?
think they
Jared
lost
Stoll.
3 games.
I thought they went like 5 sweeps.
There's
sweep
no
5
way.
or something.
3 games?
No, I think they won in 6 against New Jersey in the finals. New Jersey in the finals. When are we gonna see that again?
Oh,
Yeah, they
not-
probably
not for a
lost.
while.
They probably lost 3 games. I'm pretty sure they lost 3 games.
Yeah, I definitely think it was a small amount. They
They only
let's
lost
see.
3
Here we
games.
go.
They
Here
were
we go.
on-
I
they
got
were
it
on
right here.
Something that.
LA 4-1 over Vancouver as the 8th seed. Swept St. Louis. Lost 1 to Phoenix.
No,
lost 2 to
yeah.
New Jersey. So they lost 4 games in the playoffs.
Yeah, okay.
Well, I mean,
I thought
Okay,
16
you,
and
you went
4.
from 17
I said
to
3
16
games.
New York. Oh, they had 16. Yeah, they swept every series.
Okay.
Hey, hold on. Can you go back to that?
Come on, bud.
I remember when the Sharks swept the Canucks round 1 in 2013. That was a good time.
Yeah,
Stop.
and then they lost.
Stop.
They were the 8th seed.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
They
know
went on
that.
like a run.
Yeah,
they won
they
like
went
8
on
of
a
10
run,
to get
yeah,
in.
yeah.
Just like if Vancouver got in this year, I was like, that's
No,
way
it
better than
was-
LA getting in because they're
Yeah.
like deadlier.
No,
Because they're
it-
hot.
It was the same thing as Columbus sweeping Tampa. Tampa wasn't playing playoff hockey since like Christmas because they already clinched their division.
And then they,
'Cause they were
yeah,
on
but then
something.
people
And-
started talking
No.
about it, and then they just started.
No, because Columbus was playing playoff hockey going
Oh,
into
you're
playoffs
talking
because
about
they were
then,
battling
okay,
for
yeah,
a spot. So
That's
Columbus
That's what
was,
you almost want to be doing.
No,
though. Like,
exactly.
You want to
It
be
is,
playing
yeah, I know, you
competitive
don't wanna-
games.
so everyone.
That's
I
why
t-
Florida's a bit scary because they. I mean, they've been playing alright, but like,
Scary, eh?
scary.
Little demons.
You want to move your phone away from the wire, Scott?
Scotty.
It wasn't even close, man.
Did you hear it?
Yeah, yeah.
But it
I
was the
getting
first
some
time
mad
I brought it
feedback.
up.
Come on, buddy.
So
But
I don't.
it
the
might
word
also be
close
yours
is
too,
very-
Tim, because yours is right by the wire too. So yours might not be helping either. I just noticed that.
I was like
It's
8
not
But-
bad
inches
right there,
away.
but
No, but yeah, like playing playoff hocky going into playoffs is the best case scenario you could have because you're playing
But
hot.
it could also wear you down more. You know.
No, but you like this is the time you're gelling. Like
Yeah.
if you need to rest guys, obviously it doesn't work with Toronto because they just won 5 pop against
Yeah.
fucking Tampa. But I mean like Tampa, they clinched everything in like February.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like they're playing meaningless hockey for like
Yeah.
2 months.
Mm-hmm.
even though you don't want to say it's meaningless, like it's always. a
No,
mental
yeah, it's
thing.
hard to just, like,
It's hard to
it-
stay engaged. for sure.
Hard to stay engaged, and then
Like-
once the time comes, it's hard to just flick a switch, right? It usually takes a few
obviously.
games, and by the time they did,
And
it
it's
was like, that's
surprising if you're
it.
playing an 8 seed who's just been playing
Yeah.
playoff hockey for 20
Yeah.
games, and they're like, oh no, we're coming. in,
More
trying to
even,
take
man. Look at Canucks this year. They were playing like playoff hockey
40,
since
45 games,
Literally,
yeah.
50 games.
Yeah, because like Tampa was breezing by
Must-win
everyone.
hockey, dude.
Tampa was breezing by everyone,
Easy
and then the
breezy,
first
beautiful.
Cover girl.
first 2/3 of the Columbus Tampa game, they were like dominating Columbus. Columbus comes back.
Yeah, they just like
four
turned it for the
rep.
switch,
They win
yeah.
like 4-3, and
And
now
that was
Tampa's
it.
like we're in a position we've never been in
Yeah.
before.
Yeah,
they
that was
didn't
it.
face any adversity that whole year.
Yeah, literally.
And
As a
then, like,
team, not at all.
Columbus had him by the teeth that entire series.
You gotta have someone that can help you.
That
out.
was
Yeah.
actually such a sick series.
Yeah.
Kucherov, like his dirty hip from behind.
Yeah,
losing his mind.
exactly. It's like getting to
Remember
their
Panarin
head.
shaked his hand?
Yeah, he's like,
No,
laughing.
Yeah,
he's
yeah,
doing
laughing
this.
right in his
When
face.
they wrap him
What?
up and
Yeah, and
Kucherov's
Kucher-
like,
yeah,
yeah,
that
When was it?
Panarin.
in the handshake line
The
when
year
Columbus
before they
swept
won
them?
their first cup, yeah. So
Like in the
Panarin-
handshake line when Columbus swept
He
Tampa.
like pretty much said something to his.
Oh,
Panarin
yeah,
went to
yeah,
Kucherov
yeah,
to
he
dap
did.
him up and
Clearly
was like
really
laughing
good
about it.
buddies.
Kucherov's like,
Yeah,
"Get the
no, but
fuck
Kucherov
outta
was
here."
not having it.
They're
just 'cause
clearly
No.
really good buddies.
just
and
sweaty,
Panarin's
man.
like,
You
what's
just
up, bro?
sweaty.
No,
And he's like,
I'd do the same thing as Kucherov. I'd probably punch him in the mouth.
Yeah.
I'd be like, kiss my ass, bud.
And I don't even
Not
need anyone on
not
Tampa.
right
It was just
now.
fun as hell to watch them lose
Yeah.
because no one saw it coming.
And then they went back to back.
Yeah,
But
I mean,
who do you got in the Eastern Conference, Tim?
Carolina
And
and Tampa.
Ooh.
wrong year for that.
I don't know. I honestly think it's gonna happen this year. I'm gonna say Carolina in 7. Honestly, I feel
Carolina
like they're
in
gonna go to the Cup Finals. I feel like it's their year, if anything.
Yeah, I mean that was a team
I
I,
had
was sitting
that,
on
I
going
had
to.
that.
That was a team I was sitting on going to the
Don't
final,
have it
and
now,
then
but I had it.
for some reason I just switched up.
You had it going to the finals
I had Carolina going to the
So
final.
did I.
Really?
For some reason, I
too.
changed my
Against
mind.
2.
Colorado.
Okay, I
for
have
some
them.
reason
I have them against Flames,
But for
right?
some reason
That'll
I
be a
changed my
that
mind.
would be.
I
That'd be a
got
really good defensive series.
Yeah.
Flames versus Hurricanes. Both are
Yeah.
really good defensively.
yeah. I got Boston, Florida in the Eastern
Damn,
Conference
that's
final.
crazy.
I got Boston winning in 7.
Whoa, we got Boston going to the Cup.
Yeah, it's,
Worst take all day. Easy.
I don't know something about it.
Hey,
It's-
but you know what?
You're playing. You're
Bruins
talking
are
about,
speaking to
You're
him.
talking about gut feelings. It's like
Yeah,
no,
sure.
I love the gut feeling. Hey,
it's a gut feeling I got.
Yeah.
for
Me
some
saying
No
reason.
one would have
something's a
said
bad
LA would have
take.
made it to the Cup final.
If
that
I'm
year.
saying something's a bad take, that's
Probably
probably,
a good
a
take.
bad
Yeah.
take. Like me
Yeah,
saying,
Yeah, you
it's
are
a
the
bad
bad
take.
take in
Yeah,
that
it's a bad
situation.
take. Yeah, literally.
Exactly.
What's
But
what do
I
you
just-
have
I
then?
just- I got Calgary and Florida.
No. What's your Eastern Conference
I already
series?
went over it, but yeah. I
Did
got-
you?
No,
yeah.
it's Pens and Panthers.
Penn and
Oh,
Panthers. I
yeah.
said Panthers
I
and
haven't done
Five,
mine.
yeah.
I got Canes, Panthers. That's going to 7. Panthers are winning it though.
Hmm. Same as me, pretty much. Just switched out the Florida teams.
Yeah. All right, Stanley Cup Finals. I'm taking Colorado over Boston in 6.
Yeah,
Damn.
that sounds
You
like
think Boston's
that
making
sounds
the
like an
finals?
unbelievable
That's
Stanley
crazy.
Cup final right there.
Oh. That's
I got
crazy.
Panthers beating the Flames in 6.
Oh, Panthers winners.
Yeah.
Cup winners. Wow. I feel like it could
I
be their
really-
year, even though I don't have
You guys
them
think
going
I'm
far.
crazy for taking Boston, but there's a lot of people picking Boston. Going
I
to
don't.
the
Their
finals.
There's a
goaltending's
lot of
just
Boston
not good
fans out
enough,
there.
though.
No, but a lot of them aren't Boston fans.
Their goaltending isn't good enough, man.
They're just general.
There's actually
hockey.
a lot of teams in the playoffs with kind of questionable goalies, so there's only like 3 or
Dude,
4 like
goaltending
elite
sucks
goalies
this year in
left.
the playoffs. Goalie sucks in this.
There's
playoffs.
Vasilevsky,
Yeah.
there's Shesterkin, and then who else really is?
Talbot?
Like,
Markstrom.
yeah, exactly. Like
Markstrom's a good goalie.
Markstrom's
No.
good, but Markstrom isn't.
And then-
he's
but-
not Shesty Vasilevsky's level.
No,
So
yeah.
there's a
Shesty
few
Vasilevsky,
goalies,
that's
dude.
what a
No, but then
mouthful
the
is.
next 2 goalies who would be
Tristan
best.
Jarry's sick.
He's not even
Yeah,
playing.
no, but
Really?
The
Yeah.
next 3 best goalies.
What's happened to him?
He's hurt.
No, but like the next 3
Who's playing
goalies
in
who are after
Schmidt.
Vasilevsky and Shesterkin are all hurt. Saros, Freddie, and
Yeah, so all like the
Jarry.
actual.
How
How
hurt.
long's
We
Jarry?
don't know yet. He could start game 1. We have no
Who's
idea.
hurt? Saros?
Saros,
Jarry?
Freddie, and Jarry, and they're all probably going to play the first start.
And
in
you guys are
game
all
3.
here. This team's going far. Oh, Jarry? Get out of here,
This guy's
bud.
taking friggin' Boston.
Casey?
They got Allmark and friggin' Swayman.
Linus is
Swayman's good.
sick. Yeah, he is.
Yeah, they're
Swayman's
both
good.
good.
And
They're
what are you
not
talking about? Oh, here with your
great.
like pick with who again? I was just tripping you for
I
it.
think in Florida they got Bob, 2-time veteran.
No, not
winner.
Bob. The other one.
That's what I-
Calgary?
No.
Friggin' Jacob Markstrom, letting the first shot of the game every time. Worst goal you ever seen for Vancouver. Then goes and gets 35 shutouts for Calgary. You ever heard of him?
Yeah, I have. Sadly.
Also watched him.
No, you think Pens are making it to the conference final with no Jarry? You're
That's
on
my heart, buddy.
something,
it's my heart.
bud.
It's my heart.
Yeah.
And
it's
then
right.
both
You can
have
only
gut
talk
picks
so
going
much
to
about
the
stats
ECF.
before it's just a gut
Crosby.
feeling, you know.
So what was your
Sid will put
what
on
was
my
your
Stanley Cup.
ECF?
too.
My ECF is Canes Panthers
And
and 7 Panthers.
Canes-
and my
oh,
Stanley
Panthers
Cup
and
Finals,
7.
Panthers Wild. Got Wild winning in 6. Go Mini.
what?
See, like that's a hot take.
Bring the
too.
cup home.
I
Bring it
I
home to the
have
Twin States.
so much more like belief in Minnesota than I do in Boston. It's like it's
Fair.
crazy how much more I think I have faith. But that's probably conference wise. I think the East
Yeah,
is a
that's
lot
fair.
stronger
Yeah.
than I think the West is. They just have to get. I mean, St. Louis is good. Colorado's good. Calgary.
They have a
I don't
pretty
know.
tough.
Actually, it dep-
They have a
it
tough
depends. It
road, man.
depends. I mean,
Calgary is an
they both
easy
have a
I feel
road.
really
like there's
tough
2
road.
shitty teams in the West.
I just feel like Boston's stale and Minnesota's on the up.
Boston stinks.
They don't stink.
Boston
They have
doesn't stink.
studs all over their
Oh,
roster.
yeah, they're not
just-
bad. They-
I'm just sick of
They just
them,
always
kind
make the
of.
playoffs, dude. So they know how to
Yeah.
play
It's
in the
a-
playoffs. Like,
no,
they
but the
always
thing
do.
is-
Tuukka,
the
I'd have
thing-
more
They
faith
never
in them.
do not play playoff.
No, but the thing
Yeah.
with
Every
Boston
year.
is I think it's like awards in any sort of league. Like McDavid just set career highs in points, 123.
Who
He's not
didn't,
going to win
though?
the Hart.
Everyone set career highs. this
No, I
year.
know, but McDavid just got 123 points, and we're just glossing over it like it's nothing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
People
true.
People
No,
kind
so-
of do think he
no,
sucks now.
No, yeah,
in a
so
way.
no,
He
but
does.
like
This guy
no, but
sucks.
like it's like fatigue. It's like voters fatigue. It's
Yeah.
the same thing happens in the NBA
Yeah,
all
it's
the
so
time.
stupid in the
No.
NBA. It pisses me off.
No, like
Hey,
voters
hey,
fatigue.
relax.
Like Patrick Mahomes, everyone's like, like he has an MVP year like almost every year, Mahomes, and like everyone looks over him because we want someone else to win the award.
They do that more in
So-
the NBA, and it drives me
No,
freaking nuts.
so like
Do they do
Boston,
that much?
So Boston,
Yeah.
people forget that they've had a lot of playoff success.
I could tell
even
you
if
that.
Like, that's why they gave-
even if that's making it to the Eastern Conference Final.
Speaking of Boston,
so, I don't know something about Boston. My gut feeling. I
Yeah,
just
no,
haven't
it's
made
fair.
it to the
But
Boston
Eastern
scored.
Final.
you got to make it, but you don't have a win in it. But still.
why is that? Why they gave Marcus Smart a little
That one,
defensive
he
player of the
deserves that
year?
big time.
Did he?
I'm sorry, he deserves
not
that.
from what I hear from analysts. I didn't watch a lot of NBA this year, but
For who? From Stephen A. Smith?
What do you want?
Sure.
Rudy Gobert to win it?
No, just articles I read and stuff. A lot of people said that like it was ridiculous that he won it. He's the first guard to win it since Gary Payton. So like, they do things in the NBA where you have to like exceed something to win. Like that's why they don't give back-to-back MVPs. That's why LeBron only has a few. He could have won 10, but it's because he didn't score 5 more points a game this year. He can't get it. It's like, okay, let's give it to someone else this year. And
He should be most
Kevin
valuable
Durant
player.
literally
He's
said
on the
that last
playoffs.
week. He's like Embiid's the MVP because Jokic didn't do any better than he did last year. Like, yeah, he did just as good, and he was MVP last year. Now it's Embiid's turn. It's like, okay, well, that's fucking stupid. Give it to the
Even
guy who's
though
actually
Jokic
the best
actually
damn
was
player.
like not the
Well,
best
give it
player,
to the
but the
best
most valuable
valuable
to his
player
team.
on the team, on the best team.
I mean, the best player
Jokic
is
is
the most
not the
valuable
best.
to
Yeah,
his
but
team.
Jokic is not the best player in the NBA, is he?
Jokic is
I
not
mean,
the
it
best
depends
player
what
in
you're
the
calling the
NBA.
He's up
Okay, we're
there,
talking
though.
about the NBA now.
I don't know.
There's like 10 different guys that.
Giannis
Could be
Antetokounmpo
it.
right now is the best
He
player
is.
in
He
the NBA. 100%.
is.
The best player.
Yeah,
Chris
I mean,
Middleton just went out. And
I think the best player could shoot the ball a little better, maybe. you
Okay,
know?
no, but I'm saying the best player. Like, he can go out.
No one
literally-
can guard Giannis.
Dude, he's a freak.
The Greek
He-
freak.
Chris Middleton goes out here. They win 2
He
games
literally had a
against
triple-double
whatever,
last
and
night. I
then they
talked
just
about it
beat
all
the
day, and I
Celtics,
just
who
want to argue
swept
this point so
Brooklyn.
hard.
So
Sorry.
I just want to argue that point so hard, and all I did was talk about how good he was. He had 24, like 15 and 12 last night. It's
Yeah,
like,
and two
against the
losses.
Celtics that just swept Brooklyn.
Yeah.
yeah.
So it's like,
And with
An 8
Marcus
seed.
Smart.
An 8 seed Brooklyn. 8 seed.
huh?
8 seed.
Should we?
They
Are
say
we going
Brooklyn,
over?
yeah,
I guess should we
KD
do
and
our?
Kyrie, but-
Should we do our Stanley Cup picks then? Was he the first one?
He got cup
Who?
picks.
We haven't done them yet. He's a first.
I got many. I
You
got
said
many
many.
wins.
What is yours?
I said mine too. I said Florida in 6 over Calgary.
Yeah.
You said Florida.
Did I give mine?
No, you haven't.
You're the only one.
Timbo's
who
you out
has
to
it.
lunch, bud.
What was yours? Oh
I
yeah,
had
you
Colorado
said
over
Colorado
Boston.
6 and 6.
So we got
Yeah.
4 different cup winners here, eh?
Oh, buddy, I don't know who's winning the cup.
He doesn't even know who he has in Stanley Cup Final.
No, I said, didn't I?
Did he say?
He's got nuts
Yeah.
and jackets.
No, you have Panthers and
No, I
He's got
have
Carolina.
Carolina.
oh no, you have
Calgary.
Tampa. No,
He's
no,
got Carolina and Calgary.
I do, yeah, Carolina, Calgary. A little throwback
he's
to
got
what is that, like
Canes.
03 or whatever? Or no, 06?
Carolina
06.
played Edmonton,
Oh, dude,
Calgary
I remember-
played Tampa.
Oh, yeah,
and
you're
04.
right. Yeah,
Carolina,
you're right,
I thought of that
you're
earlier too, though. I was
Yeah.
like, is it a rematch just because
No.
it's a Canadian team?
Calgary should have got that.
I think
before, though.
I think it's gonna be Canes and 7.
So Canes,
Canes winning.
Panthers,
Rod the
Wild,
bod.
Colorado.
Colorado. Hey,
Good
Four
job,
different
boys.
cup winners.
Different.
Oh,
A bunch
sorry.
of different ones.
Canes, Colorado,
Minnesota.
Wild,
Panthers.
Panthers.
And let's hear some Conn Smythe.
Oh
like that.
wow.
Has to be your winning team.
Oh wow.
Or are we gonna have a J.S. Jaguar?
No,
Yeah, I think he's gonna come out of retirement and actually win it.
it's gonna be you. You're gonna got Allmark with the.
I don't know where I want to go.
Swayman, baby.
Allmark started today.
Swear.
Allmark started today, but he probably won't
Jesus.
start the next one.
But hey, we can check out because 5-1, right? They won 5-1. See if Swayman starts the next one.
Yeah.
Swayman was good this year. So
He
I
is. No,
wouldn't
he's
be- I
actually a
wouldn't
good
be
goalie.
surprised.
He doesn't get a lot of respect, but he is
So
a
I
good
wouldn't be
goalie.
surprised.
I'm gonna say my pick for. I'm gonna say Aho.
Yeah, best player. I'll go Barkov, even though Hubie's been the guy this year.
Dude,
No,
Barkov does
Barkov's
it all.
the best. He's the best
Yeah.
player on the team.
Yeah, no, he definitely
Yeah.
is.
Oh, yeah,
But Hubie's
100%.
just getting the love this year because of all the points, the assists,
Yeah.
crazy assists, and he deserves it all. But we all know Barkov's the best.
Barkov's
So I'll
the
take
best.
Barkov.
Yeah, but
Barkov
Barkov's a
is
lot better.
Like
Like
that shit doesn't matter for
well-rounded,
friggin'
too.
Conn Smythe generally though. It's usually points and big plays.
Yeah.
Like his defensive analytics aren't going to come into play.
No,
for
of
Conn
course.
Smythe.
I know,
It kind of did for O'Reilly.
But that's
when
also
they won.
Yeah,
O'Reilly
that's
didn't have a
true.
teammate that put up 30 points though. Like
Fair.
you know, if he's elite,
That is
if
true,
Barkov's
though.
elite defensively has 22 points and Huberdeau has 32, they're going to give it to
Yeah, they're
Huberdeau.
going with Huberdeau. Yeah, it's true. I agree with that.
All right, who you got winning Conn Smythe for Mini?
Got Krill the Thrill.
Yeah, it's got to be Kirill.
Kirill.
I was
Not
gonna
Cam
take
Talbot?
Zuccarello, low key.
I feel like they could be
We'll
like a
go Cam
Justin Williams
Talbot.
type winner like if they were to go. Like Ryan
But
Hartman,
Krill the
Ryan Hartman.
Thrill, just to give it to him.
No, good.
Or
Cam
Fleury, goes
Cam
on a
Talbot.
run and they just ride the hot.
I would love that.
Nick Delorier.
Talbot. For all his fights.
Yeah, he had
Nick
16
Foligno.
fights
Yeah,
in the
literally
playoffs.
fought every
He had
game.
5
They won
Gordy
every
hat
game-
tricks.
They won every game, 1-0.
Yeah.
No, but like I could see like Fleury just taking the start and drop from Talbot and just going on a run.
Yeah.
And like
I could
Talbot
see
has
that.
one bad game, but Flair going takes over.
I wouldn't be surprised, like a Swayman Allmark thing. Like if
You never
Fleury
know.
goes in game 2 and then just gets a shutout. Okay, we're gonna ride Fleury.
Mm.
1 goal, plays great. Okay, we're just gonna keep riding. You gotta ride the hot hand in playoffs. It's the rule.
Yeah.
Unless
It's the rule.
Unless it's like Vasilevsky.
written
If he
down.
gets hurt and Elliott's hot, then you're still gonna put Vasilevsky back in once he's healthy.
Yeah,
It's
of course.
Vasi.
Yeah.
Well,
100%.
but not only is it Vasilevsky, it's also Elliott.
Exactly.
Literally, he lost
No,
me
it's a
my
good
fantasy this year. So
A NCAA champ with Joe Pavelski, Wisconsin, legends.
what? Oh,
You mean what?
I just
I just said it.
No, but for Colorado,
Badgers.
Yeah. What do you think? Who would be the
there's a few guys who could win it.
whole wheat McKinnon?
I feel like Kadri can just pull something out of his ass
my
and just
God.
win
An
it.
8-game
I'm not.
suspension.
Dude, they're not gonna get it to him.
No, I'm
yeah,
not- I'm not-
literally.
I'm
That's
not
gonna
pi-
pull
I'm
out
not
his ass. An
picking
8-game fucking suspect.
It's got to be Mac.
I'm gonna.
Which Mac,
Dude, do you
though?
know who I
Which
would
Mac am I
say your
talking
pick, and then
about?
I'll say who I would have picked.
Good point.
Who you
There's two
deciding
of
between?
Maker.
Rantanen and
Yeah,
McKinnon.
I think it's gonna be if
What about Maker?
Colorado wins the cup.
No,
I
yeah,
think
I think
Rantanen's
Colorado
gonna
too.
be. I think it's gonna be on the
Rantanen?
back of Rantanen if they win the cup.
it's gonna be one of the big 3.
Dude, McKinnon's like
Oh.
good, man, but Rantanen's just like he puts up the
No,
points,
I'm
man.
gonna go McKinnon.
Even Landeskog's the type of dude that could win one.
He's more all around and
Of
like
course he is,
rough
but-
and tough, but I
And
feel like
that's
dude,
how you win in the playoffs, baby.
No,
Rough
I
and
agree.
tough,
I know. I'm
grinding
saying
in
though.
front.
I'm saying
Same with
though,
the
like, I
Laurier,
think,
baby.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Nick,
What do you got? Come
big
on,
dick
man.
Nick.
If they put Delorier on McKinnon's
front
line,
PP.
if he was in Colorado, yeah, he'd probably have 70 points too.
No,
You're crazy.
I don't think about that. I don't think so, bud. I think
but-
though,
If he
I was
could
just saying
skate, yeah.
though. I think if
Delorier is better than
Colorado,
people give
if
him
Colorado
credit for.
goes
Oh, no,
far,
he
like
actually is kinda
Rantanen's gonna
solid.
have a big playoffs. I think, like a really big playoffs.
Rantanen's had good playoffs.
Yeah.
Like,
No,
what
I think he's
do
gonna have it like on the back of Rantanen.
Rantanen just doesn't get talked about because everyone's too good around him. He drives that team. on
I'm
a
saying
lot
this
of
is gonna
nights.
be his coming out party where people are actually gonna be like, this guy's a top 10 player in the league.
But you have
Like,
the
I
Canes
think-
I
winning.
don't know if anyone
You have the
will ever
Canes
say
winning,
that.
so
Like,
you
Dude,
got-
he
came out 2 years
literally-
ago. He came out 2 years ago when he had like 50 points in 20 games, and like
I'll
still
be
people
honest.
don't talk about
No.
it enough.
I'll be honest. I think Rantanen deserves more love than like
McKinnon.
Draisaitl.
Yeah, I agree.
That's
You know-
friggin' insane.
No, but I think Rantanen's a better player than Draisaitl.
I sure don't. I think he's
Why-
a
why do
really,
you think
really,
so?
really good player. I don't want to hate on him at all, but I don't think that.
No, I think he's better than Draisaitl.
I don't know.
I
I
think he can
flip flop
dri-
on Draisaitl.
I think
I
he
think they're
can dri-
closer than people probably give Rantanen credit for. He's not better. If he was, why the hell would we ever pick anyone but Colorado to win the cup? Everyone else they got around, and now they got a guy better than Draisaitl.
Yeah, but
I
Dry's
think
not
he's
like, yeah, I don't know. I don't think Draisaitl's the second best player in the NHL, which a lot of people say he
do
is.
I.
There's no.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll go McDavid at Matthews 1-2 right
Yeah.
now, like no
Yeah.
doubt. But
But I don't even think I'd put Draisaitl top 3.
I'll take McKinnon over him too.
Yeah.
I'll probably take Kel McCarr over him
I'd
too.
take Johnny Gaudreau over him.
Okay, I don't
I mean,
know
based
that.
on this year, hell yeah. You
No, come on.
would. Johnny Gaudreau is insane this year. I
Yep.
hate it. It hurts me
I'm
every
not.
time I
I get
compliment
that. I'm not just. I'm
garbage
not
city.
saying that though. I'm just
But-
saying
Garbage
Draisaitl's
city.
better than Gaudreau. He's consistently put up 50 goals,
I mean, what's consistent?
like 3 years in a row,
Is that
hasn't
3
he?
straight 50s? Damn.
What a guy.
Either way, I mean, the way the stats look this year, you could go whichever way you want. Like Gaudreau's had one of the best. There's so many different measures that you could say he's had the best season in like 20 years, even though he hasn't. Like,
Oh, I guess last year. Okay. In
like 48 or
18,
something.
19,
He scored 50 one time.
50 in 18, 19, 50, and 82. The next year, 43 and 71. That's like just about a 50 goal pace.
just about, not quite.
And then last year, 31 and 56.
That's more than 50.
And this year,
That's about
55 and 80.
Oh.
Like, dude, he's averaging 50 goals a year.
Close to, yeah. Maybe over the 4-year span he might
Search
be.
it up, honestly. Well, what is
Yeah.
it calculated,
I'm
bud?
doing the numbers in my head, but I think it's probably right about there. Math guy.
Math guy.
Big math guy.
Big time.
All right, boys. That was good.
Yeah, it was good.
I like
Do we
all our
need
picks.
to-
I really like
what's
all
the-
our
I
picks.
like that we all have different
I
cup
know, so do
winners.
I. I
That's
like how,
interesting.
Yeah.
but I like all our picks.
I thought I was like being way too whatever. Maybe I'm Thornton biased or maybe
No.
whatever.
Maybe
but
I'm Thornton
I
biased.
thought-
Guys, like, literally not even playing on their
Literally
team.
Florida
Well, it's the
Panthers
reason I
are
want Florida to
sick.
win, though. So I'm
Really?
biased towards that team being. Why the hell else would I want them?
He's
to
not
win?
even going to play.
Okay, well, don't have to be
Doesn't
such a
matter.
downer.
Doesn't matter.
First of
Florida
all,
still deserves a cup.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
agree.
what?
Yeah, okay, fair enough.
Fuck
He doesn't
you,
have
man.
a cup. He needs a cup. All right, fair enough. He does. I complimented him before. I was saying
You said that
how
McDavid
him
is good as
McDavid, like
Rocket.
literally. I was talking about comparing him to McDavid, bud. Come on. Do you have any?
St. Louis
Remember,
2-0
like last
over the
time?
Wild. St. Louis 2-0 over the Wild.
What?
Wow. Hey.
St. Louis team.
I'm changing it up. I'm changing it up.
Let's change it. Can we redo it? I need to change my
O'Reilly.
picks. Huh?
Perron and O'Reilly. And
Dude,
Fleury's
fucking
starting.
David Perrott.
Oh.
You guys talking about fucking what's his
Cam
name all
Dalbert.
day?
There you go. That's why they're down 2-0.
Yeah, he's gonna start next game.
Exactly.
now.
There you
He's
go.
gonna start next game.
Do you have any? Oh, sorry. Do you have any like your last segment? Like I remember last time you did like a segment or not.
Oh, a
gonna do
logo
it?
draft?
Yeah.
Kind of thing. I don't really have anything like
No,
that.
it's okay.
but
I just was wondering if
I
you
was
had
gonna
anything planned.
ask about rookies performing in the playoffs this year. Here, what rookie
Oh.
do you think is gonna make the biggest impact on
Okay,
their
I
team?
kind of like that actually.
But just a matter of like if any
Oh.
rookies you know of.
I mean,
playing.
Lundell's an absolute beast, and those
Yeah,
top lines are
dude,
gonna get
Lundell,
matched up
man.
hard.
I
so-
like Lundell a
Yeah.
lot. He's a
Yeah.
really good player. I don't. Who else is a like big rookie that's playing? Tanner Jeannot.
Yeah,
Jeannot?
I mean, he might.
I'm kidding.
Get 2
He's
points.
if he was
Might
like a
get
better
2 points
dude.
against
He's
the
a
Avs.
he's a playoff
He's awesome.
player. Yeah, he's sick.
I got my answer.
Well, let's hear it.
Cole Caulfield.
Swayman, baby.
Oh
Swayman.
God, the
Swayman
swayer.
didn't even start game
Who are?
1.
Yeah, there you go. Who are the other?
Well, fucking.
Now he
especially
is
after now.
exactly. Who are the other?
Don't let
Who are
the
some other
game
rookies that are
influence
in
your
the playoffs? Boldy, he's decent. Not,
Matthew Boldy
sick.
is.
yeah,
He's
good.
sick.
He's good. But I wouldn't pick him as like.
If you go to NHL's,
St. Louis got anyone?
no.
if you go to NHL's Instagram, they posted a picture of some rookies making their debut.
Oh, Michael
And,
Bunting.
Is Byram still a rookie?
Yes,
How many did you play before?
he's been
Yeah,
hurt.
but he's been hurt. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see.
Bunting? I
don't
hate
know if
that
I
guy
s-
so much. You made me hate him too. Now I just hate his guts so
Me?
much.
Bunting?
Bunting, yeah. You showed
When
me,
did
you
I-
showed me clips of him diving.
I
I'm
don't
like,
see it.
I friggin' hate
Me?
this
I showed you that.
Yeah. I hate him. I friggin' really hate him.
We're gonna hate him.
What
Watch
video
him.
did he show?
Just him flopping all
Yeah,
over the place.
there's
being
just
a
like
bitch.
one really bad flop where he just like got like pushed and he just like acted like he died and it was like, dude, not
I
a good
hate
look.
him so much.
Yeah, I don't like him too much.
I would like him on my team, but even then,
Actually,
when
he
my
would
team,
probably be my rookie. to
when
pick
my
the low
players
key.
do
He's my
shit
rookie
like
to
that,
pick
it
for-
still pisses me off. Like when my guys died, like Timo Meyer,
Yeah,
he'll
fucking hate
throw
it.
his head back when
maybe
the
it
stick gets
wasn't
close
the
to his
NHL.
face,
Yeah,
and
I
I
didn't
fucking
see it.
something else,
I'll take
though,
the
but I
power
know
play,
what
but
you
it
mean.
pisses
Go
me
to
off.
Puck Empire.
Yeah, probably something like that.
On
like
Instagram?
Hockey Collective.
Instagram?
Yeah, I think they had like 10 slides of like different rookies that were like pretty notable, but maybe Bunting. Who is it? Is
A $100 bet on the Preds to win the Stanley Cup would win
Anyone on
$5
Tampa?
grand.
No.
Dude, only $5 grand. You bet $100 on the Preds to win, you win $5 grand.
50 to 1's pretty good odds for
It's
playoffs.
pretty good, but
Usually
Preds
they're
not
into,
gonna
like,
win.
the
But
I
Preds-
can't see. I don't. See
By the
it.
time you're into playoffs, everyone's usually like 18 to 1 is probably like the best odds you're getting. around
I'd say
there.
like, the most like the ones that like I can just look and tell you notice like important
And based
ones.
on teams,
Lundell,
Seth Jarvis could be a nice pick out of Carolina.
Yeah, not bad.
He scored today too.
I think
Tampa
so,
Bay
too.
doesn't
That's
have
actually-
any.
yeah.
Toronto
Jarvis
has
could
like Liljegren. That's it.
Bunting. I mean, that's
Bunting,
their
sorry,
guy.
Bunting too.
Why would you do that?
Anyone in
Boston doesn't
Edmonton?
have
Just hit on
anyone.
Ross Colton for no reason.
Yeah, I missed it, but
Let's
they got
see.
5 for that in the first
That
period.
was the power play that Toronto dominated Tampa.
That's
with.
the play that got the Leafs going today. They take a 5-minute penalty and they like spark their team.
It's a stupid penalty to take, though.
Let me see it again.
It was a terrible hit. It
You're
was
just
so
like
unnecessary.
Like, why are you doing that, bro? Like,
It was so
At least
late.
it didn't have a bad result.
I
though.
told
Like,
you
yeah,
that if they
yeah,
didn't
yeah.
score on
Like,
that,
just hit
they were
around
gonna
the
lose.
numbers, man.
I
Like,
said if
come
they
on.
didn't
Not
score,
only
they're
did they
gonna
not
lose.
score, they got dominated during.
Yeah.
Yeah, I said that. That's what happens if you don't score on one of those like a 5-on-3, man. If your team doesn't score on a 5-on-3, there's a good chance you're gonna lose a game.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
honestly,
that's-
same with a 5-minute power
Just
play.
like any major scoring
Because it's
chance,
not
you
even,
have to
and I shouldn't have even
capitalize.
said it. It's more so just like I don't know what it is about hockey. It's just like you get those chances, and for
not
some
even just
reason,
penalties, just score, like you miss an empty net. It's like okay, well that's
yeah.
a goal we should
Yeah,
have. We're
exactly.
gonna lose this game.
Yeah, no, literally.
Yeah. It's like
That
that in
was
every
gross.
sport too, man.
Who was it?
Jeez.
Patriots drop an interception. Okay, we're
Look
gonna
at
lose today.
Trocheck. This is nasty.
Vinny.
Future Detroit Red Wing. That was sick.
Dude,
That was-
that was almost
that
at
was
the
gross.
line.
That was gross.
Yeah,
That was
and
like-
that's backhand too.
Yeah, that was disgusting.
That's a Sidney
Can't even look
Crosby
at it.
goal right there.
This is like,
That's straight up a Sidney Crosby goal.
Jeez,
Oh, that's gross.
that's like.
All right, boys, should we wrap this up?
Yeah, so we don't have to no other segments, eh?
I think
this
I
is
think
fine.
my rookie
Oh, yeah,
pick
good.
is Bunting.
Bunting? Yeah.
Lundell
I think-
Jarvis.
Even though you hate him, sorry, buddy. It's
I
Bunting.
hate him. I do.
I think he's had a really good year,
Just
though.
they
Bunting.
showed him that.
Yeah, I know.
He's a
And now I
diver.
watch him ever since, and I don't like him anymore. I never did like him, but I didn't hate him. I was completely indifferent. Strong hate now.
Strong hate, love hate.
Oh, game 1, Edmonton, LA's on now. I didn't even realize.
0-0. 3
Should we
minutes
go
in.
through NHL awards? Maybe who your picks are? Hart, do you guys have Matthews?
Yeah.
Hart,
I mean, I
Shesterkin.
guess, yeah.
I don't. It'd probably be Matthews, but I want Shesterkin to win.
I want it
think
to be
he's
McDavid.
more. I think
want
he's more.
McDavid to win.
I think Shesterkin's the most important.
I think 60 goals is just really hard to come by.
And he's a Leaf.
Yeah.
I think Matthews,
And he's a Leaf, yeah,
there was
they-
a time where I thought Shesterkin, and then he had that 10-game stretch where he wasn't that good, and then he was great after. I think Matthews took it over there.
Ooh.
I'd vote McDavid.
Thatcher
if I had a vote.
Demko.
I got one. Norris. This is
Oh.
a topic. This is a topic and a half.
I mean,
We'll end off on this.
Yossi.
now that I found out this idiot's got 96 points, so you can
Yeah, he's going
We'll end up
Yossi.
on
There's
this
no way
one.
this guy's not going Yossi.
How
I'm gonna go Makar.
about Hedman though?
Heaven's had a really good
Dude,
year
I'm
too.
going Yossi.
I'm going Makar.
Dude, he set the franchise record for points.
It's gonna be
It's not
Makar.
even for a defensive.
It's gonna be Makar.
I'd be shocked if it's not Yossi.
I don't think
I
it's
would
gonna
be
Yossi.
shocked too.
I mean, why wouldn't it be? His team is not nearly as good.
He's the reason they're in the playoffs.
Makar does things Yossi can't do, but Yossi's just so much more consistent.
Yeah, but they want to give Makar a Calder,
Well, he's
man.
gonna get him, a Norris, but he's gonna get like 4 anyway.
We'll see,
I know the stat.
Think about
like,
if
What is your?
Quinn Hughes was doing what Yossi's doing right now. You'd want him to win, probably.
He'd be a playoff team
Well, yeah, exactly.
What
but
do,
I'm
what
just
do you?
saying.
if he could score goals. Holy
I'm not,
shit.
I'm also saying who I think's gonna win, not who I want to win.
I think Yossi's gonna win.
Okay, that's fair.
Right.
That's what I said. I think probably Yossi will win, but I think
literally just said
sorry, I
Makar.
think probably Makar's gonna win, but Yossi deserves to win.
I think it's unreal.
Yeah, no,
the
I
kind of
think
season he's
Yossi
had.
gets it.
It's an unreal season. to
Yossi
have.
already has one though, so that might be the reason they
Yeah, I
don't give him
saw.
one. but-
Yeah, Makar's plus minus is like plus 48.
Yeah, same with
It's
Devin Taves,
insane.
man.
I know.
Unreal.
I know plus minus is very like.
Yeah.
it doesn't really
I still
matter.
like plus minus.
No, I
I'm not gonna say it makes a player
Dude,
good
how
or
are you
bad, but it's damn impressive if you have a
Are
high
you
plus
just-
Same with Devin
minus.
Taves.
If you have a high
As a
plus
defense-
minus, it's damn
What they
impressive.
trade for
As
that?
a
For
defense-
Devin
2
Taves, like a
seconds.
two
Like Mark
seconds?
Stahl, man, only plus player on the wings.
He's
all
literally
year.
and Devin
Plus
Taves
two.
is like
Dude, like
Plus
plus
two,
48.
baby.
Like, dude, are you?
Makar or not Makar?
You must be on the power play.
Devin Taves and McAvoy are like the two best 5-on-5 defense in the NHL.
Pardon me. Sorry, who was that?
Taves Makar is
Taves.
probably the best.
Pairing for sure.
pairing in the league.
Yeah, it is.
Really.
He's
good.
unreal.
The quickest.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, we'll wrap this up, boys. Emile, where
Now,
can
do you know who actually thinks
where can
better?
people follow
Just
you?
before we go,
It's your podcast.
Jake
Brad
Middleton
Hunt.
and Matt Dumba. That's the.
Have they even played
I
together?
don't know who does Jake Middleton play with.
They're both right-handed.
Oh, it's probably Spurgeon
What?
and
No,
Brodeen.
Middleton's a lefty.
Spurgeon and Brodeen's probably ahead of Dumba and Middleton.
You sure?
No.
Middleton's a righty?
Not sure, but I'm pretty sure he's right.
No, he's a lefty, buddy. You
Yeah, he
claim
probably
you're a
is
Jake
lefty.
Middleton
Hey,
Middleton
I'm a
stan?
Campbell Kakkonen fan now.
Yeah,
But
he
I'm pretty
middled
sure
on.
he is a lefty. He did play with Carl for a while.
Yeah, see? Come on,
He played with Carl
bud.
for a long time, but we just got stacked
This
up
is your
on that
buddy you're
side for a
talking
while.
about. Come
I
on.
don't know. Shoots left, bud. Come on.
Yeah, and I don't even know if hasn't Dumba been out too?
He has been.
Yeah.
But I think he's coming back for playoffs. What? Oh, I thought just the way that they said it. The Athletic sends Victor Arvidsson scratched for Game 1. Kings left wing wasn't on ice for warm up, despite Todd McClellan saying there's a good chance he'd play.
Todd
He
McClellan.
took his option today.
Yeah. All right, let's wrap this up.
Okay,
go.
yeah, sorry. I didn't know how
Emile,
many to eat.
where can the boys follow you? Where can the people follow you?
At Emile
man
_Tracy
of the people.
on Instagram and Twitter. I think it's Emile Tracy _. Yeah, there you go.
Sweet.
Follow me up.
Scotty?
Scotty?
You need to
Scotty
find out.
Too
What are
Hottie,
your,
where can the
yeah, what are
people
your
follow you?
socials? He doesn't even have
My
Instagram.
socials, at _Scotty on Twitter. Follow Wings Nation.
Go
Anything
Wings.
the Nation Network does.
Oh, true.
Go
actually.
Cider.
Blue Jays Nation, you like baseball?
You
Whatever
write for
you
Blue
want.
Jays Nation?
No, I just love the Blue Jays and I work for the Nation Network, so
Fucking Knights.
yeah.
Timmy?
Tim Asfar on Instagram. Tim Asfar 96 on Twitter.
Kids at 96.
Yeah. Add me on LinkedIn too. Hot on that. It's popping these days.
I'll put all the links in the
Yeah, for
description
sure.
and stuff.
Yeah.
You guys can follow me on Twitter at Jevin Lefave, on Instagram at Jevin.Lefave. Find everything for the show on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok at leftsideheavy_.
Yes, sir.
And if you're listening to this but you want to watch it instead, head to the YouTube. And there's feedback in my ear. Whose phone is that?
Scotty.
I don't even know if it's a phone. It could be just
I
wires.
thought we were wrapped up.
Fucked
Come
up.
on,
I
bud.
thought we were wrapped up.
But yeah, that was Stanley Cup preview, and some of our picks may look really, really dumb after night one. But
At least they were different. That's
Yeah.
a good thing. I'm happy
But-
they weren't all just the same.
yeah, but we all got different cup winners, and yeah, this episode.
Me and you had the same first round, I think, though.
We had 7 of the same 8. with games.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, but
insane.
then it
Games,
changed.
games was
Yeah,
creepy.
literally.
Yeah.
It was like the games too.
Yeah, that's insane. But this is up Monday night, but all episodes are going back to the regular scheduled Wednesdays after this. We just tried to get it before night one. Didn't want to miss too many games
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
before
true,
previewing.
actually. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was Stanley Cup preview. We'll see you next week with more Stanley Cup playoff
stuff.
Peace.